What up, y'all? This is your boy Westside Willie, pilot of the Bebop, coming in. I'm just letting y'all know that we will be departing from Detroit very shortly. So everybody get in their seats, sit down, relax, and if there's any thickums on this flight, you're invited to the cockpit.
Bebop, got it on lock. Check your wristwatch. Tick-tock, time for lift off. You hear the stars calling. Baby, come and hold me tight. Cause the sky's falling in deep space, writing these jams. All I need is Jordan, don't look back. It's a price on your head, and they'll double that pay. If you alive, not dead. These cats is new to these scenes and new to these walls. And when the shots start firing, they start to look for the door. Baby, don't get too close. I'm a cowboy. Wake up and see that I'm gone, I'm where the stars going. One thing I can say about life is that it's not born. And one thing I can say about us, we'll never stop hunting. I'm with my day ones, double shot, messing with my third eye. Brody wanna tag along, well we need a fourth mic, I plead the fifth. If the feds start catching up in space so long, I'm getting used to us suiting up with my day ones, double shot, messing with my third eye. Brody wanna tag along, well we need a fourth mic, I plead the fifth. If the feds start catching up in space so long, I'm getting used to us suiting up.
It was
Sir,
tight.
we're live.
Yeah.
Wait, do we have to make sure that these are select? Or
After looking at the writer's Twitter profile, I was like, it's a little close to home.
Who, Boulder Mayo?
Yeah.
Oh, he's gay as fuck.
No, I'm talking about like what he wears.
Oh, yeah, gay as fuck.
I've seen the pictures.
He had an OnlyFans.
I know.
Yeah.
I'm trying to keep this in here.
yeah.
Keep it.
Yeah,
Shit.
Oh, you,
All right.
We're going to
ready?
stand out.
oh, sorry. We were
Y'all
getting
ready?
gay.
Gay talk with Antonio and Nick. Yeah, we're ready.
Clip
I
it
like
up.
boys.
All right, microphone check 1 2 1 2. Bebop Boys back. Welcome back to the Bebop Boys podcast, where we talk about anime, movie, comic books, and all types of fly shit, which Antonio is texting about right now. I'm sorry.
Yeah, wow. That sounds like some
Dad.
teacher. Yeah,
Every
literally.
intro I call
Some
out
teacher
somebody.
parent shit.
It's somebody.
Damn.
Damn.
Damn,
It's,
you're like my manager at Starbucks.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Who are you voting for?
Nah, my managers at Best Buy would literally like say, "Hope you're texting somebody about deals over there."
Y'all don't have no deals.
Right.
Y'all don't have no fucking deals.
God.
I'm like, yo,
so
are
true.
you- 'cause I worked there with Matt, and it was a nice experience. Matt was the guy, bro, up in Best Buy, bro. Like, anytime that anybody wanted to ask, like, a question, but like, bro, just go ask Matt.
Just go ask Matt.
Exactly.
I
You
know
come
how
up to
that
me, ask me a question, and I completely know, just like, yo, go ask Matt. Leave me the fuck alone.
ask Matt.
Hey, I'm high as hell. Why would
And
you
I
ask?
completely know. Go
Exactly.
ask
Do it
Matt.
look like I
Go
work
ask
here?
Matt.
Like, yeah, exactly.
People come and ask me questions at work all the time.
All right.
How are the geese? No, I'm kidding. Anyway, that's
All right. I already said welcome back to the Bebop Podcast, but make sure you guys subscribe on YouTube.
Yes, please.
Hit
And,
the like button.
Follow us on Spotify and hit that like button too, because we look at that stuff and we have burner accounts to tease you guys.
And Twitter and Instagram.
Mm-hmm.
Just follow us on everything.
And TikTok.
please, so I can stop working 3 jobs.
Yes, please.
We're gonna
I'm
not.
tired.
We
We're tired as grandpa.
yes.
That's too damn bad. Now keep digging.
I have been.
Keep
We
digging.
are digging.
I'm so tired of working.
We're digging. We're gonna find that treasure.
I'm
We're gonna
so-
find that treasure.
I'm so tired.
Me too.
I'm so tired.
All right.
I literally laid in bed today while I was trying to get ready for it to come over here. And I was
Oh,
just
that's
like,
what
yeah,
me too.
and then you were like, I'm on my way. I was like, I'm on my way too.
You was in the
Yeah.
bed. Jesus Christ.
I came here from
Fucking
work.
Liar. Black people. Black fucking people.
Straight up. I was just laying there. I was like, okay.
I'm on the way. Y'all open
I was like,
open the door.
I literally like, I'm on my way.
This hot
And then I put
weather,
my
I
phone
cannot
down
stand
and
it.
just stared at the ceiling for like a good 20 minutes.
That's some Hello Darkness, my old friend.
Dead ass.
yeah.
Donnie Darko.
Giving, how did we get here?
I know Mike doesn't like it, but we're gonna do a weekend recap because he's not here and he can't tell us what to do. So Nick, go ahead. So how was your weekend?
Oh God. What did I do? I just chilled, just relaxed with my girl.
No
That's it.
phone call again. That's crazy. 2 weeks in a row.
I had 9 days off.
And I
I had
texted you
9
to
days
call me.
off.
Would you call him?
I was asleep when you text me. I was asleep. I was so relaxed. I hadn't been to work in 9 days.
Jesus.
I was. There were text messages going off. Mike had to come let me know about it because I was asleep in bed.
Yeah.
I was having a good time.
That YNW Melly line, it's getting to me every single day.
Come get me.
We're gonna talk about it when we talk about Kendrick.
Yeah.
It's about friends.
It's about being best friends for
About
life.
being best friends forever.
BFF.
Yeah.
Best friends forever reign.
Yes.
Aw.
Go ahead,
Hey.
Tony. How was your weekend?
It was good. Again, follow us on all the socials so I can stop working because that's all I did.
Yes, please.
Help. It was fine. I did go smoke hookah. I haven't done that in a while.
Nice.
Oh wow! All right. Where was you smoking hookah at?
I go to this place in St. Clair Shores called Hook Hookah. It's on 13 and Harper.
I know that place.
You know that place?
Mhm.
So the owner is a friend of mine. He owns that cookie shop also that I brought cookies from that time.
Crumble cookies?
Not the Crumble, the other place. The Dirty Dough. Remember that? The stuffed cookies? Were you here that day?
Probably, but
You
I
smoke a lot of weed. You don't know.
I
I
remember.
didn't even answer. Go ahead. Keep going.
But so he owns the place. So it's like one of my third places. Like so when I have the time,
Mhm.
I go over there just to decompress.
Mm.
So yeah, that's pretty much that's it. I bought video games recently and I'm almost done beating them.
What video game?
I bought Spider-Man 2.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
So
I'm so late to the party,
Yeah.
but I bought Spider-Man 2 and I bought Mortal Kombat 1.
Which one did you buy?
I bought both of them.
No, oh my God! Which Mortal Kombat did?
One.
Mortal Kombat 1.
Wait, that's not the old one. That's
No, it's the
No,
newest
that's
one.
the new title.
They
It's
did it like Xbox.
Like a reboot.
It's a reboot.
Are you enjoying that on Mortal Kombat?
You're so upset.
I don't, because I'm not a Mortal Kombat fan.
You're
but,
not a Mortal
yo,
Kombat
as
fan?
long as you are enjoying it, you can.
No, let's talk about this. You're not a Mortal Kombat fan?
Hell no, that shit looks stiff and like it just.
I'm not gonna lie, I have to agree with him on that one.
That shit
Like
look mad.
the idea of Mortal Kombat is sweet, but the fighting style looks so fucking
I
stiff.
disagree.
Wait, how
'cause I
big-
hate Tekken. Like I love
I don't play Tekken.
Tekken and
I'm
Street
not
Fighter.
even- my
but
bad.
it's
My
so-
back is just. my bad.
You're like,
dog.
I don't want to talk to you.
go
I
ahead.
said we had to
Fuck.
sit up.
Oh yeah, we got it.
But yeah,
you're
but,
good. No worries.
Mortal Kombat, like I play all the big three of and then some. You know what I'm saying? I play all. We'll get to that. Calm down, Wes. He's so ready. I play the big three fighting games. So Mortal Kombat, Street Fighter, and
Smash
Tekken.
Bros.
I play Smash Bros too, but
We talking about numbers, right? Are we talking team? All right, no, keep going. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
But out of the big three, Mortal Kombat has the easiest jump in and play value for casual players.
Yeah.
Like,
That's what
I
I
don't play with a joystick
Mm.
type of remote. I play with my PlayStation remote or Xbox remote. So it is easy to just jump in and play. Like the half circles and the up, down, left, right, back, right. You flip it, double down, twerk, and do a death drop, and
What
then
the
press
fuck?
circle that you have to do on Tekken and shit. Like, that shit is annoying.
Mm.
Like, the Hadouken is a half circle and X. No,
Yeah.
that's dumb. Just back, front, X.
And I'm not gonna remember that because my attention span is fucked.
Boom.
Exactly. I gotta
No.
I'm gonna have to keep pressing start.
Yeah, I'm not a
when I
big,
played against
No.
Western Fighters, he had to keep pressing
Scorpions.
start.
Right. That's what I do love fighters because you just bash
Yeah, it's
circle
very,
and you get a Kamehameha.
button master friendly.
But with Mortal Kombat, like especially like legacy games like Mortal Kombat, Scorpion Spear has been the same move, has been the same way for 30 years.
Mm.
You don't have to memorize nothing.
Mm-mm.
You don't have to do shit.
Mhm.
It's gonna be the same way as the Sega Genesis as it is on the PlayStation 5.
Mm.
So it's more beginner friendly. And like I like the gore. I'm a violent person.
You are
What other game did you get?
Spider-Man
He's
2.
just
Spider-Man
Spider-Man 2.
Oh, just those two?
I
Oh,
just
okay.
those two. I'm poor.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I was about to say you're spending a lot if you said anymore.
I'm poor. So I like Spider-Man 2. I haven't finished it yet. But my problem with Spider-Man 2 is, spoiler alert, you play as Harry you get to play with Harry Osborn as Harry is the Venom. And
Oh my God.
I said spoiler.
Yeah, I'm sure he beat the game.
I have to.
Okay.
Yeah, I have to-
So Harry is Venom in this game, but he's also the so before he becomes full Venom, he becomes a version of Agent Venom.
Yeah,
which
that
is
was
pretty
weird.
cool.
That was weird.
I liked it. I
It
didn't
was
mind
fine.
I'm not familiar with
But I
them
just
whatsoever, so I like
Agent
it.
Venom. So Agent Venom is when
Flash Thompson.
Flash Thompson becomes a controlled version of the Venom.
Yeah, after he gets back from war and he
War-
doesn't have any legs.
Yeah.
So that's why I like
Yeah.
that version of Agent Venom, because he's actually a military agent.
When did
Yeah.
this plot line come in? Like
It's-
years.
there's a
late
lot of-
2000s.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He
wow.
was in Agent Venom was in the Thunderbolts too. That Thunderbolts team was fire.
Oh, yeah.
Venom.
It was
was.
It was
Yeah.
the Thunderbolts team was Agent Venom, Elektra, Deadpool, Red Hulk, the Punisher.
What is happening? See, this is why you shouldn't smoke.
I'm sorry. He keeps saying Asian
No.
Venom.
I said Agent.
No, he
Agent.
thinks he's saying that.
But so my problem
There
is
is an Agent Venom though.
The problem with you don't get to play with Agent Venom a lot. Like you play with him as Agent Venom. You play with him as Agent Venom, then all of a sudden it's time for him to give up the suit.
A big motherfucker.
Yeah, this is not Venom. This is Spider-Man.
Yeah, so that's the only thing. But I do like the story. I do like Wraith. You know, his friend when
I do like.
Spoiler alert.
Yuri.
Oh,
Yuri
Yeah.
Watanabe. So she's cool.
I like the side missions.
yeah.
The side mission,
Carnage?
honestly,
Yeah.
Carnage.
honestly, that's the best part of the game's side quest. The main story, it's not hidden like the first one did, and not like Miles Morales.
I don't
No,
think
I
it had
agree.
as much
I agree.
weight.
Yeah,
on
it
it.
did.
You know what I'm saying?
like the
Felt more like a spectacle.
It
Yeah.
was like there was a lot of set pieces. You know what I'm saying? You start off with the Sandman fight,
which was good.
yeah,
that one.
and
The
then
boss fights.
and then you jump into the headquarters fight when you have to fight all the hunters from trying to get Harry. You know what I'm saying? And then the Venom centerpiece, and then trying to kill Venom. It's a lot of big centerpieces.
It's like
There's a lot of boss battles.
yes, a lot of boss with the
A lot of
the lizard boss
Well, not
battle.
only that, they got
like No Way Home.
fucking
Yeah.
in a way, because you
yeah.
got Sandman, you got Mr. Negative, you've got
Mm-hmm.
the Lizard, you've got fucking Uverse, fucking Evil Spider-Man,
yeah,
Craven, just a
Uverse,
whole
Evil
lot of
Spider-Man?
shit. I think was it Miles versus Evil? Did you do that fight where it was Miles versus Evil, or was that just a cutscene?
You're talking about when he fought.
When I say
Manny?
Evil Spider-Man, is when
Black
the
Suit
symbiote took
Spider-
over.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
the symbiote
Yeah, I
took
was
over.
no, I haven't got that far, but I know
It was that just a cutscene.
And then,
I
like,
don't
that's
remember.
No, you had to fight that.
And
Yeah.
that's
Okay,
another. It wasn't enough Miles.
There's a lot of Miles.
I don't know.
Miles has to take on Mr. Negative, who killed his dad.
I know, but there's not like in the game. It's not split evenly ish, or maybe it's how I'm doing the missions.
Yeah,
but I'm
because I
playing
spent a lot of time as Miles.
Oh, did you? I
Yeah.
spent a lot of time as Peter. I'm like, damn, I'm still on Peter.
No, I like Miles' suits better, so I spent a lot of time.
yeah,
as
I have
Miles'
to think
suits are
Yeah.
phenomenal.
They fuck. There's some suits on there. I'm like, bro, what the fuck are you doing?
yeah,
It's the newer ones as well. And all the new ones,
fucking
they dropped
graffiti
like,
ones.
I don't like his final
don't
suit. I haven't made it there yet. I don't like the final suit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, how
I don't like the final suit, but they could. But it's not as bad as people make it out to be. But
That
Oh, the
Killmonger
final suit?
haircut though.
Yeah,
literally-
it's the
that
hair.
is
That Killmonger
it.
haircut.
Somebody did
Kind
an
of.
edit, a simple, easy edit where they just covered the hair, and it was cool.
Yeah.
like
it's
I
fire.
didn't have much of a
or maybe
problem.
put it in a
but
ponytail. Maybe not
Just
the
no hair,
lock
just no
over
hair.
the face. Maybe as a ponytail.
I just
don't
say no
know.
hair.
I don't know.
Or
It's
maybe
just
they
no
did
hair.
how the Beyond the Spider-Verse movie has it. When not as the fro, but when Evil Miles.
Oh, the braids.
the braids.
Fire.
Yeah, he looked.
Wait,
Fire.
I
Prowlers.
I just
Prowler
think
Miles.
if you're wearing a costume that covers your face, just having your hair, no matter how
Yeah,
cool
but
your
I'm
hair
not gonna
looks,
lie to you. If
is
your
like,
hair's gonna be out, those braids with that fucking suit,
Yeah,
fire.
yeah.
it would be better, 100%. All right. How was your weekend? How was your weekend?
How was your weekend?
Not eventful.
Asian Venom.
Asian Venom.
Asian. I don't know.
Now I'm about to have nightmares of that shit. Just
Why does that
Why?
scare you?
Why?
Does Asian Venom
Wow,
scare you?
It's crazy. It's crazy.
Asian Venom can't hurt you. Nah, it was very tame. I'm sorry, I can't hear you, Wes. I'm sorry.
I said, do you see Asian Venom in the room with us right now?
I mean, no.
Me.
No. Who has
Me.
the most Asian in them?
I don't think any of us.
Okay. All right.
Through penetration.
Dog. That was funny. No, not eventful weekend. I got Stellar Blade, and that was it. And I waited for Matt to come home. Okay, so
Just kidding.
He said that like it's gonna hurt my feelings.
Wait,
just
what did he
kidding.
say?
Yo, he said I'm a
I've seen
pervert.
everybody getting mad.
Bro, they were mad about that.
So
shit.
mad,
What's
dude.
the matter about what
You
happened?
can't
Stellar
lie.
Blade?
You can't lie. It's perverted, but that's the point. And it's
Bro,
like
they
it
played
must
near
accept it,
ultimate.
like-
I think
Well,
people like.
look,
I'm confused on why people are mad because I've seen people who are mad
Yeah, they're
that
just
they
not
like
enough
they
upset about
patched the game before it came out,
Right.
so that there was like no nudity or something.
Well, it wasn't that. They patched like a crock shot, but
Yeah.
it was like
And
so
people were
minuscule.
upset about it.
Yeah, like people were. It's like a
They were
$50,000
mad 'cause they got rid
sign.
of the dick or mad.
No, it's puss.
It was
No
put-
way.
puss.
The main,
No.
the main antagonist.
You might be thinking of maybe a different game. I 100% know there's another game recently.
I'm thinking of the same game.
Okay.
Yeah,
There's
'cause it
another
was all
game
over.
recently
I commented on something
that
with
was
him.
like a big,
Yeah.
huge game. And it was a Japanese game, and it got so big that people were starting to realize that a lot of the underage characters were sexualized, so the sprites were changed. Huge
As they
uproar.
should.
There was a huge uproar on Twitter saying,
the
"Why are
people
they
who
ruining
uproared-
the game?"
The people who
Yeah.
uproared should be arrested.
Oh my god, it was
Why
a
are they
shit
ruining
I think
show.
I heard about some shit like that.
It was a shit show.
But no, it was
Sounds very similar.
This
to
one wasn't like it wasn't on like the underage thing. It was just about they changed like like her some of her cleavage
Okay.
and a
I
crop
didn't know about
crop
that.
shot. But like it's still it doesn't take away from the game because the game is fucking phenomenal. The game is
Yeah, the
No, the
gameplay
physics
is really
of the game
sick.
look insane.
Yeah,
It
exactly.
looks insane.
Yeah.
I don't play new
and when you
games
shoot a
like
gun, a titty jiggle, so that's pretty dope.
Yeah.
that. But they're upset because they got rid of the crotch shot and some cleavage.
But
They were
her
trying to
outfit-
petition the game, which again, I think petitions are the stupidest fucking thing on the
Her
planet.
outfits are no, but now they had this thing called
Do nothing.
you could do a video like a selfie petition. So they were looking at the people.
I know,
who were,
bro. That shit.
Yeah.
And
Oh
when
my
bro,
God.
don't record
But
yourself. We see you.
wasn't that petition about just like saying that the game was sexualizing and demeaning women?
But it
about
was,
that?
it has nothing to do with
No, that
like,
one. It was a bunch of men who were like, "I need a game that caters to me," and it's like, you have
Yeah.
all of them.
All of them.
Sit the fuck down, you
Literally,
smelly bitch.
Tomb Raider has like pixelated titties.
I think not only that, but I think they're like,
Bet
I
them
need
bitch pyramids.
I need the antagonist to be a man. I need it to be a man,
You have a lot of them.
and that's why I said all of them.
There's a lot
All
of
of them.
Yeah.
You got two aren't. That one and Bayonetta. Good job.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was
Fuckers.
that was my weekend. Matt, how about you?
I got back from Cancun,
Ah, congratulations.
went on a trip.
Yeah.
It was amazing. And then I got back Saturday and then immediately had to move.
Oh, fuck.
And so
Busy
for
man.
2 days I was moving.
That's for 2
That was
days.
my weekend.
Yes.
All right. So while you were in Cancun, how long were you in Cancun?
I was in there.
In there.
All right, yo. Yeah. All right. Dog.
Did you touch a turtle?
They did like an excursion thing where
Turtle touching.
you could swim with, I don't know if it was
Fishes.
turtles, but it was fishes. And
I don't think they had
was like
any New
$170
Yorkers there, did they?
This
Hey,
was-
bacon, egg, and cheese.
no, nothing like that at
Alright,
least.
cool.
Not that I
get it.
saw, but I don't get it. But
Ninja Turtles.
No, swimming with the fishes.
No. All right, so we recapped everybody's weekend. Everybody had a decent weekend. I think we should get into this Drake and Kendrick just so we can like knock this out real quick before we talk about Knuckles, X-Men, and our other piece on the
Reindeer.
podcast. And Reindeer. Oh yeah, and Reindeer.
Reindeer.
Because we want to just
Max,
talk
my
about it real
baby
quick.
reindeer.
He is? Okay. All right. Well, I'm gonna lead the conversation. Wes could jump in if you want to. And we do
you
got
wearing my
Persia.
glasses?
Where is he behind me? Is he behind me right now?
You better not ruin my glasses.
All right. He's
Man's
not
acting
behind
is
me.
a fucking one.
It is.
Get that man in Maxine now.
That Cancun shit. What's up?
Where's
wanna
your
just take my
bandana?
spot?
Yeah.
Where's your bandana at, Persia?
I'll miss you, Nick. Come back soon, please.
He's sick. He doesn't have it.
Okay.
character.
You're not in character, so you're Michael today.
What a mic.
How you kids doing?
What's up, man? You look like young Dro.
Dro.
I'm clean.
I'm cleaning the beer. I'm about to shoulder lean.
Not the shoulder lean.
I'm not tall enough.
All right. Well, anyway, over the Jesus Christ. See, this is gonna be an hour and 52 minutes. All right, yeah. So
I'm only here for this segment.
yesterday we got our Kendrick response since this is
Fucking finally.
Wasn't that not today?
no, that was
No, it
yes-
was
that
out
was
yesterday.
That was
He
yesterday.
put it out on
It was yesterday.
YouTube.
You're right. It was
It was a-
yesterday.
It's out available on streaming though.
Yeah.
It was on streaming
No.
yesterday.
No, it wasn't.
It
I was listening to
It was on
last
stream
night.
yesterday. Yeah, I put it on stream
I
yesterday.
couldn't find it.
Mm.
I only found it on YouTube.
He
I
put it
typed
out in a
hip-hop.
shorter amount of time than Drake took.
Yeah.
Can we
Take
check
that, Canada.
Can we check the stats on that?
I've checked it.
I believe Wes because he's autistic.
Well,
Ooh.
well, anyway,
Now we need a diss track. West diss track. West diss track on Mike. Mike diss track on West.
for hip hop, you got to keep it hip hop.
Do it for the
Keep it, yeah.
culture.
It's not even fair. He actually raps.
That's the point.
But tell him he can't say
Hey,
nigga no more.
Make a diss video.
Can't say nigga no more.
You could honestly, you could make a diss video. Just take all my fucking bloopers.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my god.
I mean, that's what.
Hey, if you guys need beats,
that
I
was
got you.
Drake's response to the song. He just put out a video of.
I think from Mean Girls. Nope.
Was it from Mean Girls?
No.
It was from Julia Stiles video.
Nope.
Movie.
Yeah,
Say
it
the
was,
last name.
it was from a Julia Stiles video.
Just stereotype.
Yeah, hold on.
I didn't see
Because I
that.
sent it in the group chat.
Well,
You did?
Drake is a
Yeah, he
Drake
posted.
is-
Yeah.
Drake
Wait,
is
you're
the
not.
internet.
You don't know what we're talking about?
The video?
That Drake posted on.
No,
Yeah.
I didn't
story?
see that.
He posted like a video clip.
It was
It was a
from
video.
some movie.
It was
It was a white girl classic movie, and she was reading a poem in front of class, and she's like, "I hate the way you do this. I hate the way
Yeah.
that blah blah." Yeah.
Drake is a bitch. Drake is a
He's so
bitch.
He's
smart.
the internet guy.
He's sassy. He's an internet guy. He's an internet guy.
bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's an internet guy, and so is Kendrick. But Kendrick only does it in his music.
Now
That's why at the end of the song he's saying that. That shit was so funny.
But he says that, and like he's deflecting because the real reference Kendrick got from that is fucking DMX on the Breakfast Club when he's like, "I hate Drake. I hate the way he looks. I hate the way."
Yeah, yeah.
But
Like,
I
and
really
that's-
believe he really believes that.
And like
Well,
and Drake has said DMX is one of his idols, so he was playing back on the using Kendrick's idols, and he used one of his idols to diss him.
Oh,
He
gotcha.
went in two different times saying like I hate the way blah blah blah, like I hate, and there was another like theory that people were saying it was a reference to that one video. Is that Vine where he's like
You got your notes?
he's like
You want
I'm
me-
your
can I-
fucking
can I read
cinnamon
them off?
apple. Oh no, not that one. No, he's like in the street and he's like his hair whack, his teeth whack, with the way that he doesn't even care whack,
Thank you.
shit like that.
All right, my bad. I'm not gonna go through no pictures.
But yeah, it was a great song. Like I'm here
It's a
for
good
the
song,
the
just-
songs.
To be fair, it is a good song.
Oh yeah, that's all I care about.
Shit talking aside, yeah, it's a little long, but it's a good song.
And that's as a
That's
Kendrick fan, that's all I
like-
want.
And as a Kendrick hater over the last few months, I hate that last album. I'm not gonna lie.
I hate
Mr.
the way that
Morales?
you're mature.
What? We have to talk about that.
Okay, I'll make it real quick.
No.
There gets to a point where any rap,
no.
there's gets to a point with conscious rappers where you become part of the problem. So you cannot be a conscious rapper your whole fucking career. You have to stop at some point.
Yeah.
Because you become
Common.
common. We see it time and time again. You become part of the problem. So unfortunately for Kendrick, he started off as a conscious rapper, but now nigga, you got money. You're part of black capitalism now. You're part of the problem. And now you just sound ignorant or just regurgitating old shit. This is probably the most intense thing that Kendrick has done in decades because he's not part of the struggle no more. That's it.
Okay, and I like that. I really want to talk about this. On
Well,
one of the episodes. I like that a lot.
I'm gonna talk
Yeah.
about some.
That's really good.
And that's the T with all like conscious rappers. You're not part of the struggle anymore.
I think that's like how
yeah,
it is
that's
for
literally
any.
You know, Jay-Z
artist
doesn't
that
talk
is
about
there now.
slanging no
Yeah.
more. He talks about how rich he is and how bad his bitch is because he's not selling drugs anymore. He's literally part of the gentrification of Brooklyn right now. So yeah, you can't be that. You can't talk like that. That's why Eminem's albums have been so not bad, just mediocre lately, because no, he's not that same angry person anymore. You get to a part, the point of being the energy of being a rapper was started because of the struggle, right? But now rapping and hip hop in general as a movement is so much bigger than that. It is pop culture now. So when you market yourself as a rapper of the struggle, but then you get yourself out of poverty.
But you can't. He doesn't rap about being in the struggle. He's not rapping
Not
about
anymore.
being a good kid from Massachusetts.
That's what I'm saying.
He's rapping about fucking his
not good.
having his son.
but-
No, yeah, we,
but
we
it's
can,
not-
We can go on and on about
it's
this.
not-
We can
Yeah,
go on.
okay, well,
That's why
yeah,
I don't
you're
want to
right,
make. I
you're
don't want to
right.
make too many.
But
points.
no, I did want to just talk about like some of the breakdowns that Wes picked up from the record, and then we're gonna get into Mike before he kills over, because he's sick and he doesn't want to be here. It's okay. All right, so Euphoria breakdown. So we got the beginning of the song in reverse. Richard Pryor from the movie The Wiz, where he is the Wizard of Oz, pretending to be a powerful wizard. In his everything they say about me is true. So the little skit that you hear in the beginning is in reverse. It's
I was wondering
Richard
what
Pryor.
that was. Okay.
All right, don't tell lies on me, and I won't tell lies about you. Refers to Kendrick to Heart Part 4, which is aimed at Drake. I believe that too. Believe that.
Is that like? Is this more context to it?
That was like the tweet.
Oh.
Yeah. Joel Osteen.
Well, you said that
Go ahead.
What'd you say about Euphoria?
Well, the track is called Euphoria, which
Yeah.
is also
Because Drake is the producer of that show.
the producer.
There's like
of-
a lot. I saw something. It was like a bunch of things.
All right. So Joel Osteen has been accused of using ghostwriters, and Drake has. Hence the why
Joel
Drake is
Osteen?
feeling Joel.
Yeah,
Osteen.
really?
Pastor?
How you gonna got ghostwriters for
Being a
preaching?
pastor?
Bruh, yeah, I feel like
mean,
that's.
okay.
I feel like you get a pass on that, nigga. If comedians get writers, preachers got to get writers.
And like
too.
he's a mega church preacher. He got
Yeah,
other shit
that-
to worry about than
yeah, that's
writing
a
his
whole-
sermon.
Yeah, he got to worry about closing his
But-
fucking doors on
So
people
the line is
in their time of need.
he talks about
The Black
Joel
Man.
Osteen, and then he talks about Haley Joel Osteen at the same time, who's in a movie called AI. So he's basically saying, I don't know if I'm going against ghostwriters or AI. Right?
AI.
Yeah.
So like, which one do I need to aim at? Because I'm ready to aim at them too.
I mean, technically, even if it is AI, it's still a ghostwriter.
Yeah, I mean, technically, it's just
the way that AI. I don't
it's-
know if people know
What
the way
was the
that,
name of that?
I don't know if people
show?
know the way that AI works. It's not like you type it in and it spits out Drake voice. Someone has to record it and then they run it through a program and then it redoes it in Drake's voice.
Sometimes you can do it text to speech, but it's just gonna.
It's not going to sound like that.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
exactly.
No,
It's gonna sound like shit.
I did an AI thing and it changed my voice to a literal female,
Oh no.
Somebody did that with
Was
the
it
Kendrick.
how she sound?
like a girl.
She a bad bitch.
That's how that like.
This is a girl in the
it's
chat.
like a-
Oh god.
It's like they put a filter over your voice. Like that's
Yeah.
how the natural ones sound. You can do text to speech, but that doesn't sound natural.
That's why when you hear Drake talking as Tupac or rapping as Tupac, like it don't sound like Tupac.
No,
He's
that
not
was-
rapping
yeah, that
like
was-
Yeah,
Tupac.
actually, because
So
when it came out,
that
and
was
people were
Drake
saying, I had to like really
rapping.
listen to it. I was like, oh,
it sounded really like Drake rapping
Tupac
with
impression.
yeah,
Tupac
like
filter.
a Tupac impression. Yeah, with
And
the
same with Snoop. Like he didn't
Yeah,
rap
yeah.
like
Snoop
either
one
of
was
them.
very-
If he would have
The Snoop one sounded-
said
the
anything
Snoop-
about that, like I would have
Snoop
been pissed.
reposted it.
He
reposted, like
yeah.
supporting it.
He reposted.
Yeah,
it.
well, dang, I don't want to get into this, but Death Row is signed under Gamma, and Gamma is Drake is a part owner in Gamma, so
You just spilled some beans.
yeah. The hate the way
'cause that's
I
all
hate
this
the way
shit
that
is
you
anyway.
walk is well. Wes was just talking about like the DMX reference in the Breakfast Club interview where he hates everything about Drake, which is hilarious if anybody
He took
has
that
not
back.
seen it. He did. He took a lot of things back. He was not in his right mind.
He took that back after like Drake like came to him and said something
Hey,
because
man, that wasn't cool.
no, because he used his sample. He used the DMX sample on
Views.
Yeah,
What you
and,
really
like,
want from a nigga?
DMX had to clear it. So
No, I mean,
but he said after that, like he didn't like him before he actually talked to him. And
well,
then
when Drake came in the game, he ruffled. I mean, I wouldn't even say ruffled a lot of people's feathers. People were criticizing him and everything, but the music was good. I feel like a lot of people were just it's new, so people aren't really adjusting to it right at the time. So
I think to an extent, I think what Wayne said was true. Like Wayne said something about like before this even happened. Wayne said like people hate on him because he's light skinned. Like he's a light skinned
That's
nigga.
literally what it is.
Like
He's a child star. He's pretty.
thank you. Wes.
No real struggle. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like people
no real
like
struggle.
His dad is a famous jazz musician. Like,
His dad didn't see him.
his dad wasn't involved.
oh really?
Yeah, his dad
Okay.
wasn't
You
involved.
got to listen to nothing wants to say.
But he
But like, what? Like, especially rappers at the time. You know what I'm saying? When he came
like
out.
and then he came and like flipped the whole fucking
Yeah.
script.
We were still
on the
like
whole
that
genre.
Machismo.
It
Yeah,
was.
you was still wearing big tees.
I was.
Yeah.
I was. And Ed Hardy.
You was still
I was slanging Nick bags.
sipping walk right out the bottle.
Sipping wa- But I will be 100% honest.
Keep it real.
I'm gonna be 100% real. This is a great ass song. People would, I know people like you can't turn up and dance to it. You can't. But Kendrick makes music like that. Shit that you're not
Yeah.
really supposed to. What's it called?
It's a diss song.
It's a
nigga.
fucking.
Wait, okay.
Right. We can't pop
Bro,
our
when I
pussy
said
to that shit.
when I said that shit, I said that shit like as a plus to Drake's songs, but it's a diss song first.
Yeah.
Like you don't listen to a diss song trying to dance to it.
Yeah.
Like it was like back to back was fucking huge because it was also a good song.
Mythic.
Yeah, like
But
it was.
that's how I felt about Push Ups though too.
And with no
Which I feel
Vaseline.
like I can like
And
I
no
can
Vaseline.
I can put
That
those
song makes you go
and like take over. I can actually like put
But it's
those.
like,
Maybe
fuck all
I do
y'all.
some music different, but I could put those in like in my rotation of
That's-
like shit that I will play
I
out
actually
loud
do.
for.
I actually do feel like that about Kendrick's song. I wouldn't dance to it, but
dude.
like I feel like I would just listen to it.
I think it's
Like,
hype. I think it's a
I've listened
banger.
to it like
something
I've
you do
listened to
mosh
that shit
or
like
something.
10 times, bro.
Yeah, and I have
Like-
I don't give a shit that it, like when I listen to it, I'm not like, yeah, get Drake. I'm like, damn, he's
No,
just
this shit just
flowing.
bops,
Yeah,
bro.
it's
Yeah,
just a
no, and
good
that's the
ass
thing about it. Like,
song.
aside from being, like, yeah, we were anticipating that, like, yeah, talk your shit about Drake, but like, it's just a good song.
No, it's just a good
Yeah,
song.
and,
And like,
and
I
like,
mean,
that's all I
that-
ask for.
What's important
That's
first?
why you can't be rushing people.
To
That's
me
not like
personally-
people-
What's important
To
at
me-
the end of the day.
yeah, to me personally, there wasn't really much on there that was like I was like, oh damn. Like
Yeah.
I wasn't
Yeah.
there wasn't
Same.
really anything.
It was just all
like,
funny shit.
It
where
was
you're
just
like,
yeah,
oh,
it was like
shit,
it was
okay,
good shit, but it wasn't like
okay.
anything like fucking like there was nothing like crazy like fucking like Tupac like hit 'em up type shit. Like there was
Yeah.
nothing like on that. He was just talking shit.
Because
But
these
all
niggas
done.
is weak anyway.
Yeah, this
fighting.
Now he did say at the end of the song though, he said he's like, you took it there, you're pushing it, and he's like, well, let's not do that. You don't
Drake
want
said the
that.
same thing though.
They always
Drake-
like,
he did.
They
They all-
stop.
both
I
No,
don't
no,
play
that's
no
what
more.
I'm saying. I think that's what
CJ
Kendrick was saying.
Cole,
He's
it's
like,
all
if you
good.
say that, I'm gonna
Just
say
say
it
it back.
too. And he's like, I in the song, I don't know the exact quote, but he's like, I know things about people in the industry that could. Again, can't remember the quote, but he
yeah,
was saying,
but
he
I
knows
mean
some
like
shit.
Drake said the same
No,
thing.
of course.
And I mean, like, to be honest though, I'm not gonna lie. That I feel like honestly, that's kind of like catty. Like,
Ooh.
But
I
is it
feel like-
all beef like that?
not like that. Like, I don't feel like
Stop
like-
snitching out lying. He was saying some shit. He was saying some catty shit. Stop snitching and stop lying. He was saying some catty shit.
No, I mean,
Olivia's a man and all that shit. That's crazy.
but I mean, like saying like, bro, I just hear it, and like I just hear it when I think about it like that. I'm like, it's like, don't bitch, that ain't all I know. Bitch, that ain't all I know.
Yes,
And then the other one's like, bitch, you think you know something? I know something.
You thought I was
And
silly?
it's like, like, bro, I'm like, nigga, just say it. You niggas know it, just say it. Like that's
Well-
what makes it a diss. Like, like if Pusha T would have been like, nigga, yeah, nigga, and I
tick,
know all
tick.
your secrets, and I know about the kid, and I would have been like,
It's like Antonio was saying, where they're both
Just
in
say
the
it.
top. They're both like up there. They both probably know a lot of shit about a lot of people that could put a lot of people away or themselves. They might not, we don't fucking know these people, but like again, it's just they probably are just. It's like a Cold War. They're just for entertainment, and that's exactly what I'm here for. As long as it's just great songs.
Yeah, as long
And-
as it's fun and like because like the
And that's-
beef itself is just stupid. Like, I
that's-
hate to even call it a beef.
Kendrick
What
does
beef?
say
I
in
hate
the song.
that you walk. I hate the way that you talk.
Yeah, I feel like Kendrick
Fail.
in the
That-
song said that he has like taken it like seriously. He's like, it's a friendly fade. He also said like
He said it's a friendly
love
fade,
and
you should
hate.
keep it that
like,
way.
Yeah, he was like, it's just he knows that it's just like rough talk, like I'm fucking better than you, fuck you type shit. And then he was adding in like, but I could destroy
But
you.
I'll
you say
do
some
it if
shit.
I want
Yeah.
to.
And it's gonna be like,
Yeah.
so I'm excited. I'm excited to see what Drake has to say. Like, if this is
Been
gonna
at
be
us,
another
we're like-
good song where he's just saying "fuck you, Kendrick," or if he's actually gonna say some shit. That's where it's gonna be.
I don't feel like they had. I don't feel like bro. I don't feel like they can say shit because they don't actually have shit to say.
I'm not-
like
we
like
don't
bro.
know.
Like him and fucking like. Him and Meek was like a slightly different situation because they were cool at first,
Was
and
Kendrick
then
and Drake not?
And they was in the same circle.
they were never like
They made a couple songs
Kendrick,
together.
Kendrick was never
That's
close
because
with
Ken-
anyone
I think
really.
Drake was trying
Like
to
that-
sign Kendrick, right?
Well,
No, Kendrick was with TDE from the beginning.
Yeah, he was with TDE, and then Dr. Dre had been watching him.
Okay, because like I know Drake, Kendrick is on a couple songs on.
They are,
Well,
but
he's
like,
on Buried
but like
Alive on
doing
Take Care.
songs
Yeah,
with
Take Care.
somebody, like doing songs with somebody doesn't really mean anything
No,
because
yeah.
you don't have to know. You don't even like before. I
don't have
I
to
did
like
the fucking
someone to-
I did that song with Sada before we met in person.
You don't like something?
Like No, I do like Sada, but like I met him in person after the fact.
I go to.
But it's like
That's what I'm saying.
like they could have just known of each other, and I know they met in person, but like I'm saying, like him and Meek were friends,
in the same
before,
circle.
like they were like they would
Gotcha.
hang out and like that kind of shit, and then they fell out, which is different because it's like now you actually have shit to say about each other, and you're like actually saying shit like when Drake said that shit about Meek. Like he was coming at him sideways, basically about Nicki, and like that was some lame shit. But still, like he knew that was like yeah, nigga, you wanted this bitch since before you got on, nigga. Yeah, she's nothing to me. Like, bro, like all right, like bro,
That's a wild
but like
concept.
that's some wild shit. But like this beef is like it is really just like a fucking dick measuring contest.
Literally.
Ego test, and it's a lot of fun because I do think we're getting like good music out of them.
Yeah, I think.
as long as we getting
But
good
I will
ones,
say, so the reason why I even wanted to say something was because I said from the beginning that I am objective third party. I don't care who wins. I'm just gonna say who makes the best, who has the best song. Right now, Kendrick is
has the
winning.
best song.
I think Kendrick has the best song. Kendrick's song Road. I didn't even realize that was 6 minutes. Like when I was listening.
doesn't seem like it.
I didn't even feel. It didn't even.
Apparently, allegedly, it was actually 16 minutes. but
Yeah,
they
then
cut a lot out.
he started sounding like a anti-Semitic. And it was like, all right.
That was another legend. That was another alleged one where somebody was like, he probably just went on an anti-Semitic rant for.
Yeah, because he already talked about
Euphoria Palestinian remix.
Yo,
Nah,
it's-
bro.
Somebody's gonna
All
make
right.
it with AI.
No, bro, no. I just no. I think that. So to me, I think it goes. I think Euphoria is there. I liked Push-Ups, but I don't like the new beat. I don't know if I'm autistic or what, but like that shit that fucked it all up for me, bro.
I
Like
can't.
that
I gotta
fu-
listen to it again.
I didn't like I like the original beat, but I don't know if it's because it's the original beat or it's because I heard it first and then they changed it. Because I've never like
Why did he change it? Did he say?
it was I think it was he didn't have
Sample
the
wasn't
rights to
clear.
the beat. Yeah,
Yeah.
because
Oh, yeah.
he was there was
two versions.
there was a Get Money like
Sample.
that Get Money Bad Boy song. Fuck bitches, get money. That sample was in the original beat.
Or maybe he
And then
wanted to
di-
remove it because of
and
the
then he
Diddy shit
dissed
also.
Diddy in it. Like he like sneak dissed Diddy in that version, which he should have left that.
Diddy should have cleared that shit. That nigga need money.
Diddy don't need to worry. Diddy don't need to be worried about clearing shit, but his name. Like,
You're right, bro. I'm sorry.
I don't think.
take that.
I feel like Diddy didn't want to like approve the Get Money.
no, I don't think I doubt it even got to that point.
Him
I
and-
think he probably just didn't change
Released
the
it.
beat before he.
Yeah.
But I don't feel like he would. Like Diddy and Drake don't like.
No,
each
he
other.
wouldn't. He wouldn't have cleared
Diddy
that.
slapped Drake.
Yeah.
But he
Are you serious?
Yeah.
It's no damn.
there was no
Went down the rabbit hole.
Yeah, I didn't know that
Diddy
either.
Diddy peed on Drake.
Yeah. Diddy peed on.
It wasn't. It wasn't Diddy. It was T.I.'s friend
What?
or somebody's friend.
No, it was Diddy, and
Diddy
then
peed on
Ti.
Drake?
I thought Ti stopped him.
He's
Yeah.
yo.
There was
stop,
something like
Diddy.
that.
It was at a party. Supposedly, it was at a party. Drake got too drunk and he's like on the ground, and Diddy walked over and started pissing on him.
Oh, hold on, yo.
All right.
I
Baby
thought-
Reindeer.
I thought that's what.
I had to Google it.
Yo,
Hold
yo,
on.
use it both.
No, I thought that. Yeah, figure it. Find it, because I thought Meek said that. Meek said that in one of his first disses.
Yeah,
he said that shit
over the WWE
Yeah.
sample.
But
We're getting further on the time.
but
36 minutes.
he had said that. Like, yeah, find that, because I can't remember that. But I thought that's what Puff, that when I said that in the group chat, that like when he said like you gonna make me bring Puff back, I think that's what he was alluding to. That's why I said that. Like, I think he just alluded to peeing on this nigga, because he said you gonna make me bring Puff back and let's see if Chubbs really crashed something. Like see if you do something this time. And again, I mean, ain't nobody doing
So
shit
does
to
that
Diddy.
take away from his music?
No, I mean, the nigga made the music after that. So
I mean, it's another peer out there that's make good music too. So
we're not talking about this shit.
I didn't
right
say
now,
his name.
Julia.
I did not say his
We're
name.
not talking about this shit.
All right,
You know,
well,
he tried to get rid of Joe's career. He tried to end Joe, the singer.
R. Kelly.
Yeah,
Oh, I've
Joe?
heard that before.
Wait, who?
he got jealous
the
and was
singer.
trying to like
He's
sabotage him. But no, and Justin, all in all, I think it's Euphoria. I think Push-Ups is after that. I think Tailor Made would be after that, and then I think
Would you count Like That?
Like That would be at
that's
the
the
bottom
thing.
for me.
See,
Like That was weak to me.
Well,
Wow.
not like it depends
like
on
that
how
record?
you're looking. It depends how you're looking at it, right?
Back to back. I like that.
The
It wasn't.
like that record.
because the diss in
I don't
general.
think Diddy peed on Drake. Diddy slapped Drake, but someone else peed on Drake. It was one of T.I.'s friends.
Oh, okay.
I don't
Alright.
mean to be talking.
I retract my
Ooh.
I was
statement.
gonna say, girl.
Yeah.
Yo, that's
I
some
mean,
crazy
get
shit.
bitch- never mind.
I mean, yeah, getting bitch slapped is one thing, but Diddy's known for bitch slapping people, right?
But I'm pretty
Yeah,
sure
he took that mic.
Diddy slapped him because that was what.
No, he did. He slapped him. That's common knowledge.
So he slapped him.
Diddy's short. How did he reach him?
Bro, short people can slap people. You
Diddy's
see
like
Friday after
5'8".
next?
Drake's like 6'1".
You can still slap him. You can still slap
Man,
him.
I would have punched that nigga in his head. So, bro,
Blame Canada.
let me not say that on
Blame Canada.
audio.
Bro, it's okay.
Oh, Canada. Rest in peace to the Queen. Hey, shout outs Prince Harry.
The Queen. What the
Meghan
fuck you gotta
Markle.
do?
Fuck the queen.
Canada is
Canada's a Commonwealth of England.
Yeah, they.
You never knew that.
You never knew that?
That's why.
Canada, no, yeah, no. I didn't
if
know
you've
that.
ever looked at their fucking currency,
It's,
when we get
Queen
random
Elizabeth.
Canadian quarter, it's got fucking Queen Elizabeth on there.
I heard they strip clubs trash. I never look at the.
I hear the
Probably not
strip
in
clubs
Toronto.
are the
They got
best.
some bad ones.
sorry.
Their strip clubs are better than ours.
They're
No, it's-
sick, but
Hold
I
on,
don't
hold on.
like strip
all right,
clubs.
all right.
All right.
Come on,
Like that
come
would
on,
be
we
at the
got-
bottom for me.
come on.
Like that was.
I'm just
Like
saying.
that was kind of whack.
All right.
And then J. Cole's would be.
I can
J.
see
Cole's would
penis
be
at
beneath that.
In
What I would have to say
Canadian
to
strip
that
clubs.
is when it comes
I'm
to
just
the
saying.
diss
I'm glad you like
tracks,
that shit.
I
we know
love
that the
penis
difference between like the actual
so
song
much.
itself and then with the diss that they're saying.
so much.
For all the songs, would you say like objectively speaking, or at least I guess
my
objectively when it comes to music,
So
think of them of all just songs and not the diss themselves? Do you like
It's not a bit for
how where
me.
would you put like that in there? Like in terms of like if you listen to like that, including Future's part, like Future
I
then
honestly
Kendrick.
did not like that much.
Really?
As a song, I didn't like it. that much.
Wow, that's
I didn't like it. I
crazy,
didn't
'cause,
like-
dude, that beat is insane. And
I
the way
love it.
Future
I mean,
and Kendrick.
I love
on
Metro's
it.
beats no matter what,
That's
but like
crazy.
I don't. It was
Wow.
my least favorite of all
Okay.
the. Oh, just as a song,
Right, exactly. Just
Like
as a song.
just
'Cause
as
the
a
diss
song,
is-
it was. Yeah, I thought it was. I thought it was going to be
just
crazy.
It was
shit.
just the first shot. It was just the first
Bro,
shot.
Yeah,
but,
like I didn't.
but I think about it as just the song, and yeah,
and then yeah, but like even with push-ups, that's
that's a good song.
I like
I
the
like that song.
beat of the original one. I didn't like the beat
I have
of the
to
second one that
re-listen to
much.
them, but I remember having a distinct. I liked one better than the other.
Yeah, I think you guys said you liked the second one.
Yeah, I
better.
remember liking
I
the
like
other
the
one that
second one
you
better.
like, but I think I remember saying that I liked the original, so I might have been mixing it up.
I don't
but
know.
I'll
So
listen
I
to it
like the
again.
original one because of it had that factor where it was just like you can just like bang this shit versus like the other one had more of like a New York style. Like
Okay.
so it felt more like a
think
diss
that
track
might be
beat.
more mine because I'm so biased in a sucker for like boom bap New York beats.
That's
Those
what
are my
it felt
favorite
like more like
type
a
of
boom
things.
bap
Okay.
kind of beat. And
That might be mine.
And the original one felt like just like a Drake fucking banger beat. So I was like, okay, like this shit. I was like, and then I like that sample and the Get Money came in. I was like, Get Money.
He's doing the head boppers
Okay,
like,
well, look.
what is love?
Mike.
Baby, don't hurt
Well, you don't have
me.
your bandana. Someone call you Mike.
Call me Eastside Peach, nigga.
Well, we appreciate you coming up on the pod.
Yeah,
Aren't you from
Thank
Dearborn?
you.
Yeah. So, Nick,
I'm from Deer. I used to work in Dearborn.
Oh, okay.
come back over here.
I'm like, you're
Come
what?
on,
I was gonna say that's
homie.
West Side.
Come on.
Which one? He was reading Thor, Immortal Thor.
Nick can't read.
Which issue?
Niggas
That's
can't
that's
read.
the funniest part.
Niggas can't read.
All my Nickars
Where
out
my
there.
Nickars at?
Come on,
You guys are so obnoxious.
You were just talking about penis for 5 minutes.
Penis.
Fighting Chad Thor. You can just set it right there. I don't
Who is Chad Thor?
Thank you, Persia, for coming on here and explaining the Kendrick and Drake beef.
Who?
If you hear him yelling in the background, that's their fault. All right.
My gazelles are
Talk about
those are
penis for
friends.
5 minutes.
You were talking about penis for 5 minutes. I can't say shit about chasing pussy, but penis can be brought up.
No
every
one
5
said
minutes.
you couldn't say anything about chasing pussy.
All right.
It was just funny
That I'm chasing pussy.
that you was chasing pussy.
It's a right of That's okay. It's okay.
It is. You're right.
Welcome back,
It was because I did it. I didn't even want to do it. That's the difference.
You over there like,
What
I
show
hated
did you
this
watch
shit.
recently?
why are you going there?
I hated that shit.
Huh?
What show
Oh,
did you watch?
Just trying to get on track.
okay. I'm sorry.
That's all.
All right.
Just trying to get back.
So we're back.
Matt, did you
guys.
chase pussy growing up? Did you chase pussy growing up?
Growing up, as in like as a kid?
Yeah.
Like a teen, like as a man growing up, like
Like-
like a teenager. Yeah.
No.
You didn't chase pussy.
You didn't
I
love
was
chasing
scared.
pussy?
I was scared.
You was scared?
Scared.
All right, so
didn't have the need.
anyway,
for
over
it.
the
I was like,
weekend.
I don't
Anyway.
need to.
Over the
No.
weekend. I
Anyway.
did watch one thing, and that was Knuckles. As soon as I got home, I didn't say hi to anybody.
I watched it at work actually.
You did?
Yeah.
I watched it all in one day here.
You did? It was only it was 6 episodes, 30 minutes.
Yeah,
So it wasn't like a
quick and easy.
quick and easy, quick and
And
easy,
easy. That's it.
quick and easy.
Yeah, so
I'm
6
not even doing the
episodes?
math. I'm not gonna.
Now, was it a setup for the movie?
Did it honestly?
No.
It didn't really set up the movie. It was kind of like a because I did wait at the end for like a little post credit scene, but like honestly, all was just centered around
I would.
Knuckles.
Yeah, I would really consider it more so filler. Though I think it'll actually like.
It'll probably matter.
Yeah, it's canon.
matter a little
like
bit.
It's actually happened.
Yeah, they're gonna bring
But
that.
it's more. It
the
filled
villain
the
back.
void.
Would you
till Sonic
say that there was a climax to it, or they're going to make another season? to
There was
this?
I don't see a second season coming out of this.
Okay.
It was really good, but like how they ended it,
Yeah, that's what
there's no point to a second.
I believe they can make a second
They
season.
can, but there's no point.
But it's no point. Like if they wanted to throw like if they do incorporate Rouge to Bat after like the Shadow thing, they could do that
Oh.
where like he does like search for the Master Emerald
Yeah.
because it was a big thing on it that once he got the Master Emerald he didn't have another
Quest.
task. or quest.
So while we're talking about that, why don't we someone do a synopsis of the show
Yes,
before we
please.
get into major plot points?
I don't care
Wanna
about
play rock
spoilers.
paper scissors for it?
I mean, you can go. Yeah.
No, I just talked. So go ahead. We got
Welcome back. Yeah, welcome
So,
back.
I mean, the show is basically just about Knuckles finding someone to be his protege in the Echidna clan. He's trying to revive the Echidna clan and stuff like that. And then we get to, what was human's name?
Wade Webble.
Wade Webble. Wade Wibble. Wade Wibble. We go to Wade Wibble, his soon-to-be apprentice, who's kind of just a loser. He's in the first 2 Sonic movies, if I'm not mistaken. He's like the sidekick to the deputy, the main dude.
Yes.
And he's kind of just like the lovable loser.
Yeah.
So we kind of see him redeeming himself and becoming more
Assertive.
assertive. Yes.
And it's like
so
taking
and
control of
Knuckles
his life.
Knuckles helps him do that throughout the season. And then there's a evil junkyard man with a beard who's really wants to
He was on Game of Thrones.
he wants Knuckles to be his little battery. So that's about it. It's just a dude who got kicked out of gun, and he's like, "I'm mad. I'm gonna build things.
Yeah, I used
I'm
to
gonna
beat
use
somebody."
Knuckles." Yeah, he beats. Let me not go there. He gives the "I used to be somebody" energy, which is what we call people who wear Oakleys, drink Monster, and punch drywall because they can't hit
Kyles?
certain things. Yeah,
That's
certain people, not things.
That's what we
Women
call
are, women
Kyles.
are humans.
That's why
But
I
yeah,
call him at least.
yeah. So Knuckles was good though. It was like for what the story was about. Like it was about a bowling tournament in Reno.
That's what I was
what?
like tripped off about. I was
Wait,
like,
what about
all
what?
of this is just a road
bowling
trip to
tournament in
fucking
Reno.
Reno.
Well,
It's like a buddy cop movie.
Yeah.
I like that.
Except it's a show.
Well, it's Sonic, so it's like nothing's gonna be too deep in there.
Substantial.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right.
It's
That's
just
what we-
like
that's
what
what
me
we
and
come
Matt
for.
were talking
Yeah,
about
exactly.
before we started potting. Like, it's just stupid fun.
Yeah.
It's like they've captured the source material in looks
Mm-hmm.
and in spirit, but as character wise, they've dumbed down some of the characters.
There are
Like
different
Knuckles.
interpretations of it.
Yeah, but they still did a great job to where you still feel the heart and the spirit of Knuckles.
Right.
This
Yeah.
is just like he said. Would you call him a caveman? He's
Yeah,
like a
he's,
caveman.
yeah, he's more archaic.
Yeah.
or he's
And well, he was
more
alone in the
simple
in the
minded.
galaxy for a long time.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's more
So it's
ignorant. to
Yeah, and they did well doing that.
Yeah.
They did well to where they paid tribute to the source material, but also kind of made their own.
Doing
little
their own
thing.
thing.
Then that's what I was also, when we had that conversation, it came from me saying that I didn't watch Knuckles, but I did rewatch Sonic 2 movie while I was in Cancun, and it gave me
When I
a
was in
different
Cancun.
perspective. Yes,
When I was in Cancun.
gave me
Were
another
you chasing pussy in
perspective.
Cancun?
I was not.
No,
Why was you
I was
not?
just relaxed
with his girl.
Oh,
No,
God,
mm,
yeah. I am. I miss you.
Anyway,
I mean, y'all could be doing it together. I don't know what y'all into.
Anyway,
don't worry about it. Knuckles, right? So when I was watching Sonic 2, I had another perspective on it where I was like, some of the things about like the story itself is not at all. If you've never played Sonic or aren't into Sonic shows at all, this would not be the best introduction. Like you'd watch,
I agree.
You'd watch these movies and you would probably play the games and be like, there's not the same.
There's
type of
nothing
vibes.
about the video games.
But what
I mean,
makes
the movies
them-
that connect to the video game.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Not even like the connection.
It reminds me
wise.
a lot of Mortal Kombat movie in the same way. Like if you watch Mortal Kombat the movie, I said this before. If you watch Mortal Kombat the movie and play Mortal Kombat the video game, couldn't be.
in terms of like story wise.
Yeah, they couldn't
Yeah.
be more different.
Yeah, and that's how pretty much like the Sonic movies are. And so, but what adds the charm to them and what I love about them is that it's true to the source material, at least. So it suffers from, not necessarily suffers, but it has that trope that I talk about a lot where it's a movie that is kind of meant to be something else and they slap Sonic on it. And what I mean by that is like, so when I watched Sonic 2, my first ever time watching it, I was on shrooms. I blacked out on the first half of the movie. But the second half, when I like zoned in, it was the wedding scene where it got crashed. And I was like, and I was ecstatic. Like, I liked it. It wasn't like a bad way, but I was like, what the fuck is going on right now? And then Sonic shows the ring of him snowboarding down, and he goes through the ring. And it felt like what Sonic would actually be like in those situations. So it's like the movie itself isn't like, oh, like, now I loved it, and rewatching it, I still loved it, but it wasn't like, this is one of the best Sonic adaptations ever. It's just, it's true to it. It's a great adaptation. I still feel like at the end of the day, there could be better ones, or there's still like a bar to reach. And it's all personal opinion at the end of the day, but I do think they do it great. And same with the Knuckles thing, where I'm hearing like, what the fuck does this got to do with Sonic? Anything that's going on with it, or Knuckles, or even his story?
Nothing.
But it's just fun to be like, that is how Knuckles would be, though, if he was in a buddy cop situation on Earth with humans.
Also, the good thing about Knuckles and Sonic, also, if you want something more adjacent to the video games, there's so many cartoons.
Oh yeah,
so many.
I hear the new one that's on
Netflix.
Yeah,
and the one before that,
Sonic
Boom,
good.
is my personal favorite.
I heard Sonic Boom is actually.
I would say go read
Sonic
some of the
Boom
comics.
is fucking hilarious.
Go read some of the comics.
They got some comics.
Yeah.
They're coming out. There's Sonic comics out right now.
Oh yeah,
No, that's what I'm saying. Like, go back and read like the old.
There's a lot of different outlets that you can go for Sonic.
Yeah, so if you want, I would agree. The movies and the video games, if you're like, what is Sonic?
But this was very good.
It's still
go ahead.
This was very good for people who don't know who Knuckles is. This is like very like I wouldn't say cookie cutter, but like it holds your hand a lot. Like he's just like, he kind of goes into his backstory. Episode 4, I heard a lot of people say, episode 4 of the week. That's my favorite episode.
Was that the one where he was at the parent or at the mom's house?
No. It was the opera one. But he was kind of doing like his backstory and shit. Yeah. But the parent one was the
one where they're having dinner. And he's just watching movies with her for the Jewish holiday.
Yeah, he's watching fucking Julia Roberts.
Yeah.
He watched it till the candle goes out.
The candles go out, and they just start beating the shit
and
out.
like
That
Knuckles in the movies is very different from Knuckles in the video game, and Knuckles and it's very different from Knuckles from the cartoons. Yeah.
Well,
very different.
Man, if they would have had that Pumpkin Hill song in that bitch,
they did.
I said they would have. I just found out.
You said that like in the chat, like you were mad that they didn't put it in.
Yeah.
It was. I mean, I could have did.
No, you could do it, but if they would have done it,
did you say that in the chat?
Well, because when I did like the TikTok and everything, Nick told me like, "Yo, add the Pumpkin
Hill, bro." Because I realized I seen a fucking meme the other day before watching Knuckles, and it said like, "What?" It was one of those, "What are you listening to?" And it said, "Sorry, I was lost in the Sonic Adventure 2 soundtrack." And I was like, "Is that on Apple?" Fucking is.
It is.
Oh, dude,
Listen to it while I was doing Uber
definitely on
Eats.
Spotify.
Fucking Pumpkin Hill came on. I was like, bro,
Dude,
I was the whole song.
Aquatic.
Ocarina of Time is also on there.
It is.
Yeah.
I mean, Apple Music has a lot.
I'm not gonna lie to you though.
They were their original music distributor.
No,
so
like the intro.
Apple has a lot of video game music than Spotify does, only because they had right first.
What are you listening to right
Only
now?
because they had right
your
first.
song?
I'm
only reason.
Spotify, they have the
They just
budgetary
started adding shit.
of
I 100% would
the
get
games
high
that
to do that.
my favorite soundtracks are. Those are at least on Spotify.
Well, the one thing about this Knuckles is it kind of reminded me of like the Sonic Adventure, the first Sonic Adventure Knuckles, just because him not being him just being like so stupid or anything, just him being so lonely and being like just so protective over the Master Emerald.
Yeah.
And like I wouldn't say this is my favorite iteration of Knuckles, but this is the version that like probably is like the most like common.
He's a very lovable
Knuckles.
Yeah, he's very lovable.
Yeah.
And it kind of it drew parallels also to the first Sonic movie, also to how Sonic was lonely when he was staying in that little cubby thing he was staying in. He was like talking to himself and playing with himself or whatever. Pause. Sorry. But I did that for you.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
So yeah, it reminded me, but just like he does it, and his loneliness comes out in a different way. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because he had people there, but just, like, didn't understand them.
Well, and they
It was
also
cute.
like explain it in the first episode. Well, Sonic does.
He
where,
does.
Like,
He says
Knuckles
something like,
is just like
I
me.
know what you're talking about.
Yeah, he goes, I had to have a learning moment. He goes, he needs one too.
Yeah.
Tails didn't, because Tails is a genius, so we're good on
And a
Tails.
fox.
Yeah, exactly. You know,
Tails is probably autistic. He probably like, I don't like. He probably just like, I know what's wrong.
yeah.
I'll fix it.
I need to make friends.
Knuckles is completely different
That's
than both of them.
No, for real.
Yeah, Knuckles is good though. But
Good to hear.
Real
Good
quick,
to
back to the Pumpkin Hill. They had the Wade's mix or jams. If he would have heard it on that and been like, "This is my jam,"
Yeah, that's
you know
right.
how the ending scene where it's the theme song,
Yeah.
which was cool.
I fucking
like
love that theme song,
The theme
dog.
song is good.
Yeah.
Which theme song?
It's the Warrior. I'm the Warrior.
I am
It's
the Warrior,
The
yeah.
80s. It's the 80s.
It's an
song.
old 80s song. I remember seeing
80s,
it.
Bro,
Yeah.
80s
I'm
music,
back.
man. That shit.
80s
You know,
was-
80 it's cyclical. You know, it's about time for 80s music to start.
80s has always been peak for me, movies and music wise.
same.
Yeah.
definitely
movies
music
and
because I'm a big like Madonna, classic Madonna fan, classic Prince fan.
Yeah.
You know,
I
what I'm
really
saying?
like the
Kylie Minogue is my
repetitive
favorite
drums
singer ever,
and
and
the
she
synths.
was like big in the 80s and 90s as well. So
I'm
yeah,
just glad the 80s is making a comeback.
yeah,
We're all
Not
gonna
yet.
do Coco.
not AIDS though.
What other shows you watched recently?
But I just wish that's how they would.
So once Antonio finds the song that we're looking for,
we can't play it.
we can't play it, but
We
he
can't
has
play
to
it,
talk
but we
about.
can say who
he
it
has to
is.
talk about X-Men though.
Yes. Oh well, real quick. If you were to recommend a video,
The
game,
Warrior by Scandal.
The Warrior by Scandal.
if you would recommend a Sonic video game for somebody to start out with, which one would you recommend?
I would have to say, and it just might be a bias, Sonic Adventure 2 Battle. Or not Battle, but Sonic Adventure 2.
Sonic Adventure
I
2.
mean, Sonic Adventure 2 Battle is same.
Yeah.
GameCube.
Yeah.
Sonic,
GameCube.
Sonic 06.
Old school.
Y'all had to go through it. Y'all gotta go through it.
No, this is their starter game. You
I
want to give
know.
them bullshit?
Yeah.
No,
They can love
don't
it.
be that person.
No,
Don't do
I
that
would
to them.
just say Sonic.
I'll say
Adventure.
Sonic. I will say Sonic Adventure.
Just
then go
it's
into
the
two.
peak of everything you want in Sonic, and
I
then
was-
anytime, like it at least again, it's all personal, and I know it's a popular opinion, but it sets the bar for me. Where anytime I'm consuming any type of Sonic media,
It has to be.
I unfortunately
Has to
compare
be.
it to Sonic Adventure 2.
Yeah.
And that's why I like the Sonic movie so much, because I'm like, oh, yeah, I like Sonic
It's in a
Adventure
very
2.
similar
I
way, yeah.
very like Sonic Adventure 2.
I would say Sonic Adventure 2 for old school, but I'll also say I'm about to find the name of because I just played it, but I can't think about it right now because I
Even
Really?
the first
Sonic
Sonic,
Frontier?
even like the first Sonic,
yeah,
the
Sonic
Hedgehog.
Frontier. I will also say play Sonic Frontier and
Damn,
Where the fuck did you come from?
Hey, don't do it again.
damn, leave him alone.
oh man,
My
I'm
God.
coughing.
My God.
Passing shit over to us.
Jesus.
You know, y'all didn't even have to do that because they wouldn't even hear.
I know that's what
I
made
just
it funny.
couldn't think.
Everyone
I would,
just
so Sonic. So yes, I would say Sonic Adventure 2, but like Sonic Frontier, and then there's another one that just came out. That came
Wait,
out.
Sonic Frontiers is the newest one.
Yeah, it's so good.
I got
I like
two, and it's either Sonic. What is it? Sonic DX or Sonic XD?
Yes.
Yeah, that's for Sonic Adventure.
Yeah.
Wait.
that
yeah.
one is very similar, but I think you're more just Sonic in that game.
Well, you
Wait,
could play
no, Sonic XD. Is that Sonic Adventure 1? But
Sonic
the
Adventure
GameCube
1.
version?
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah, the GameCube. Yeah,
Okay,
I like
okay.
I like
I got
that
it.
version. I always go to the GameCube version.
yeah, please.
Fucking love that one.
Same here. Same here.
Fucking love that one.
Yeah.
Or the unsung hero of the Sonic games.
Oh, no.
And
Oh,
I,
no.
pun intended.
Oh no,
Sonic Heroes.
Ooh.
Sonic Heroes is fun.
Sonic Heroes.
That's going to get
It,
you
it
really
honestly
fun.
is nothing like a Sonic game.
It might have
that's
not.
put
It's
you into the
one of
lore.
It
best
will
intros.
introduce you to the characters well.
Yeah, that's the best for the
And I
lore.
think
Like,
Sonic
it's a-
Superstars is the one I'm thinking about that does the same thing. It's a 2D, 2.5D.
Is that the one that mixes both, where it's the
That's Sonic
3D
Generations,
Sonic?
That's
Oh,
Sonic Generation. Sonic Generations is a good one
That's
too.
a good one.
Yeah.
I
But
would
with
say
Sonic
Generations
Superstars,
is good.
it's 2D platformer. They do the Chaos Emeralds in a different way.
Yeah.
They do it as power ups, and you can play as all the characters. You can play as Sonic. You can play as Tails. You can play as Knuckles. You can play as.
Oh wow.
I was going to call her Daisy. That's not her name.
Amy.
April
Amy.
or Amy?
Amy.
Yeah.
See, you
April.
fucked it up.
I knew it was an A.
April.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
kick
I'm
his
over,
ass.
I'm over here on Teenage Mutant
You
Ninja
feel I'm
Turtles.
saying Ninja Turtles. But yeah, that's it. Those two are really good, and you get a really good story out of.
I would
Yeah.
also say another two that would be good with starter to give you Now, Sonic Colors would be the great of both worlds, where you can get the feel of a 2D
I
Sonic
did not
with
like
the
Sonic
3D.
Colors.
Really? I absolutely loved it. I had a lot of fun
Did you
with
just
that.
about to jump?
But
Damn.
but
I was gonna
sorry.
say, I was gonna say another like. Never mind.
actually,
What, the
other one I was going to say, I
don't
would
like
actually
colors
take that
because
back.
it's rainbow.
It wouldn't be a good
Is that anti-gay?
introduction.
Is that what you're saying?
No, I was gonna say colors.
Oh, colors.
What?
I knew exactly where he was
All right.
going.
Okay.
But yes, you.
My bad.
The
man.
other one,
Carry
I
on.
take it back as I realized. I wouldn't say it's a good starter one. It's just one a good Sonic one. Sonic Unleashed, but I wouldn't say it's a good starter one because it's nothing like Sonic.
It's nothing
No.
like
But
that.
it's
A
an
lot of
amazing
people
one.
have issues with it, but a lot of people love it. It's like one of those things that like got better as it got older.
Yeah, I agree.
Wes,
I do
what
agree
you
that.
got?
You got holding the
Uh,
mic.
I was gonna say that Sonic was my first video game that like got me into video games. When I was 3, my sister got a Sega for Christmas, and
Thank
we
you, sister.
had
Bless.
all 3 of the first Sonic games.
Nice.
So I used to play that.
Sega.
Nice.
And
You can
then
put the Sonic on top of it.
then when Sonic Adventure
Oh,
came
yeah,
out
I
on
remember now.
Dreamcast, I played that and Sonic Adventure 2, and
I
that shit
always
was
felt-
so fun.
I
That
think
shit-
Sonic Adventure.
I
Music
was
so good too.
I always
Sonic
felt that
Adventure
Sonic
2.
on the Dreamcast when they did the rebrand, I felt it was low key racist because they just made him like so hip hop. Like he was like
Edgy.
What up? Yeah, it wasn't racist. They were
Where my two
appealing
dogs
to the
at, my
kids.
niggas?
Oh my God.
Damn. I was very hip hop when I was a kid. The first album I ever bought was a 50 Cent album.
Damn, you and my brother were friends.
That was in 5th grade.
Yeah.
So-
Played a lot of Tony Hawk Underground.
Oh man.
And that's how I got introduced to like Nas and a lot of hip hop in that one.
That's what's up.
Yeah. So I mean, oh no, I liked it. You rated it a 9 out of 10.
I gave it a 9 out of 10.
9 out of 10. That's good.
Nice.
That's good.
My favorite series this year.
Really?
Word.
This year?
Over Fallout.
Oh wow.
Over Fallout. Yeah.
Over Fallout?
Oh, no.
Bro, I'm a Sonic fan, bro.
No.
Sonic.
He's no. He doesn't mean it. He doesn't mean it.
fucking
He's
Super
just,
Sonic
he's
with
just
the
having
gas
fun.
in.
He's having fun right now. He's having fun right now. He doesn't
Matt's
mean
over
it.
here just telling everybody you don't mean it.
Yeah. He's just having fun.
no.
He's just having fun right now.
Exactly. You ain't tatted up, bitch.
No, I would give it. I'm not gonna give it a 9 out of 10, but I would give it an 8 out of 10 for sure.
That's good.
I had a lot of fun. I
I
a whole
haven't
lot of
finished
fun.
it, but what I liked of it so far was good.
It honestly
fun.
was fantastic,
Bro, that
That's all
nigga
that it
Wade
needs.
Webber is
That's all you
hilarious,
need.
bro. That nigga
Yeah.
hilarious, bro.
I like the actor whenever he is in something. Like he's not like Uber and everything, but like whenever he does something,
Bro,
he always like it's fucking hilarious.
And Kid Cudi did this.
He did a really good job. Kid Cudi's acting has been getting better.
Oh,
You can
yes.
tell on the show.
You better take those acting lessons.
When he kicked that, she goes, "Do you just get excited because you kicked the man through a portal? An unsuspecting man through a portal?"
Oh.
He's like, "Yeah."
Yeah.
Like, as soon as that happened, I was like, "All right, we in for a ride." Yeah, but no, it was good. I liked it.
It was fun. Yeah,
You,
highly
no, you were
recommend.
saying something. What was you saying?
I wasn't.
I think he's
Didn't
still
say
mad.
something.
I think he's still mad about you giving a better rating over Fallout.
Oh,
Oh, I'm not still mad about that, but now that you bring that up,
fuck you, Larry.
Furious back.
All
You know
right.
he's gonna stalk you, and he's gonna send you voicemails,
Uh-oh.
and you're gonna be his baby reindeer.
Too fat to be a reindeer. I can't fit through the like people trying to get me to fly.
Well, so
But I'm okay with that.
It takes magic.
I can just stay home. I don't
I have
got
a story for that.
we fat.
I have a story for that. So whenever I go out and like do like hood rat shit, my mom always is like, "You be careful." Don't like, girl, I am like 300 pounds and like a grown ass man.
Get
Don't
his
nobody
legs.
want. Right? Don't nobody want me. Like no one's gonna.
You'd be surprised. People want us.
That's a lot.
People
Bro, how
want
you
us.
gonna get me in your car though?
Yeah, people want us.
Like, yeah, you gonna
No, that
a lot.
I mean that
It's gonna
is
look
a-
mad suspicious. You trying to carry me over your shoulder?
got
Get
that
him.
fat
So-
nigga in the car.
So who,
Just dragging me across. Jeez, you know what?
You know what? Fuck it. Fuck it.
Who-
I'll write a ransom letter.
He thick.
He's got enough body to sell
Right.
on the black market. We're good,
Like he thick, but it ain't worth it.
It's not
all right,
worth it.
who all watched it?
baby. I did.
By force? I watched
His
it.
girl
I
baby
was
reindeered
curious.
him.
I was curious. Well, no, she
Tony,
told me
I'm
to
not
watch.
curious.
She told me because Nick put it on Twitter and put like caps on shit. So she wanted to
Maybe
watch
it
You
was
it.
didn't
good,
watch
man.
any of it,
It
you
was
said? You
Huh?
didn't watch any of it?
No, I didn't watch it yet.
All right, I watched the first 2 episodes.
My
Yeah,
Netflix is cut off. I didn't even pay
Just
the
because
bill.
I wanted to
Damn.
get a sense
just
of
paid it
what
today.
it was about.
Yeah.
Like a light
Baby
bill.
Reindeer, the main guy
budget,
in
bro.
Baby Reindeer
Mm.
wrote and directed. It's about his personal life,
Mhm.
and it started out as a one-man play.
What is it on?
It's on Netflix.
That's
I
felt it was like a
leading in
little
streaming
too like real. Like a lot of it was
Yeah.
a
No, it's
lot
really
of
based on- it's all
intrusive
based on his
thoughts.
life, so yeah,
So
it's
that
real.
makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, all of it
That's
is real.
Crazy.
He
Okay.
before we get into it, he also tells everybody do not look up anyone from the show.
Yeah.
Do not try to find them. Don't
Yes.
try to attack them. Don't
Too
do
late.
anything.
Did you
Because
really?
that's not what the show's about.
Yeah.
You started looking
Show
at
isn't
some of
about
these
that.
people?
Hell yeah.
You so annoying.
I wanted to see if that show was real. That cotton mouth.
But it started out as a one-man play. He submitted it to a festival, and now Netflix got it, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. But he, oh, you're good. We can rub toes. But he wrote it, directed it. It's
Not
him
on
in
my
there.
pod.
And I'm not gonna lie to you, dude. Like my people I work with watched it, and the first thing I say to them is like, he deserved it. First thing I say to them is he deserved whatever. Almost everything that happened to him. There's one thing that happened to him where he did not deserve it.
Can we
But-
get a quick synopsis?
It's just about a guy who works at a bar. He wants to be a famous like comedian or actor, but mainly stand-up comedian.
Fucking carrot.
He's terrible at it. And he ends up, a girl walks into his bar. He looks at her. She looks lonely, sad. So he gives her a drink for free. She ends up coming back nonstop. She ends up being his stalker. And aggressively.
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 Like 300 emails a day.
Yeah.
Aggressive.
Yeah.
Damn.
Saying she sent from her iPhone, which she didn't. She just types out sent from iPhone.
God damn.
But it's not her iPhone. And she's like, I'm a lawyer, this, that. Like, I live in a penthouse. And he like follows her home one day. And she lives in a trashy ass spot. Food all over the place, dirty, just nasty.
Oh, wow.
And she just sits down and then just starts emailing him immediately.
A little
So-
context added in there. When they first met, when she walked into the bar, she just looked sad. So that's the only reason he talked to her, because he felt bad for her. And then he's like, "Can I get you something?" She's like, "I have no money to get anything."
Yeah.
So he gave her a drink just out of like kindness,
Some
and he gave it
water.
to her for free. And then she just started chatting up a storm, and she kept coming back, not getting anything because she said she can't afford anything.
But she said she was a famous
Yes.
lawyer and had all
then-
these
yeah,
really nice
and
things.
saying all that shit. So
was
that
she
was like
plotting on him from jump?
I don't know if it. I don't think they ever explained if it
gonna
was from
add
Jump.
on-
She just came in.
Hold on,
Oh
go
yeah,
ahead.
get in on here.
Yeah, I can be on the West mic now.
Okay.
No, she wasn't.
Okay.
She just walked in and he was nice to her.
Yeah.
Okay, it is.
But it was
she had gone to prison for aggressively stalking.
She had stalked a government official.
She had stalked police officers before too.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the case that showed up on the news was she had stalked a government official.
And didn't she harass his deaf or blind child?
His
One
family, his deaf child or some
of them.
shit.
She harassed her. A blind or a deaf child. I keep getting the disability.
Yeah, she's a serial stalker.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
So it's aggressive. But the thing is, like, so throughout
And
the
that's just
show,
the start of the show, right?
yeah, that's the like.
Well, that's
first
just
couple
how
episodes.
that's just the first. I mean,
Yeah.
it didn't get like that in the first episode.
No, yeah, but it
got
gets
like that
juicier and
progressively.
juicier.
It's only
because-
7 episodes.
Yeah. But like he ends up giving in and like playing towards it, like because it makes him feel a certain way. Because he wants to be a stand-up comedian, but he fucking sucks. He doesn't get any attention, so it's getting him the attention
He
that he
wants.
thinks that he wants,
Filling his void.
thinks he deserves. Right. So like when he should be going to the police, he doesn't. And then he doesn't go to the police because of a certain situation that also happened to him in the past that he didn't go to the police about. That had to do with a producer from television.
Writer.
Oh, it was a writer? I thought, yeah. They're all the same to me. But either way, they do what he did. So when he was coming up, doing stand up, he had met the writer at like a little bar. And the writer was like, yo, I like your opinions on my show. How about I come see your set? Seen his set, liked it. He was like, I'm going to help you with this. I'm going to make this a thing. And he's like, and then we're going to get a show going, and just made him live up this dream, and then started giving him drugs. And then he's like, come over to my house. And then he goes over his house, and then they do some drugs. And he's like, yeah, we're going to get you a show. Then he thumbs his butt.
It was the finger.
I just called it a thumb. I wanted to.
What?
Yeah. So he like fucks him up. What did they take that time?
I think it's
GHB or something?
Yeah,
Oh, that-
something like that.
So he
that's
ends
a
up
gay
like
drug.
he ends up struggling.
what is that?
And
It is?
A lot of gay people take G.
So wait, hold on. I got to be gay to take it?
You don't have to.
you don't have to be,
What
but
is
if you want to
common-
get some,
It's
I
just
don't want to get none. I just want to sit there high in the safety of my room.
you want to take it or not?
Yes, I don't want to get my butt touched.
You don't have to. I'm saying if you want some, go to a gay man to get it.
What
That's what Antonio's telling us.
kind of drug is it?
Psychedelic.
Like a-
These two are
Yeah.
very interested. Talk to Antonio after the show.
Tony, we'll talk to you after this show.
I got you.
Everything that bro, they.
So that's the thing he didn't
from
deserve.
what he
though.
said, that he didn't deserve that. But from
No,
what he said,
but the follow-up.
they took
You want to blame
every
this nigga so bad.
basically
It is his fault.
every drug.
It is.
Like he had him doing every drug.
It is, yeah, because also he had him doing every drug. He did that, fingered his asshole, and then was like, I'm sorry, it'll be better next time. And then he knew what this was leading up to. You don't just get a finger in your butt and it's done there.
Oh, he went back to him?
He kept going back and getting fucked up every time. He skipped his girl's birthday to go and get fucked up with him.
Yeah.
And that's when he got
And kept allowing himself to
assaulted.
get raped.
Yes.
No, he didn't. He only got. He didn't keep getting.
Raped.
Well, no,
Assaulted.
he did get
Assaulted.
when you forcefully give somebody head, that is rape.
No, I mean he didn't like.
He fucked him too.
Yeah, he fucked him too.
Yeah, all of the above.
Yeah, but he didn't. That
Sorry,
was,
kids, turn it off.
That was the pinnacle, like him actually raping him was
What's the-
the pinnacle.
We don't use that word.
Pinnacle?
Assaulting.
You niggas just said that shit like
he told you
5
not to.
times.
I told him not
I
to.
say that. Hey,
YouTube will get you for it.
Yeah, no,
We don't.
that was like the pinnacle, but he yeah, he did. He
But my
kept
thing
going
is, you
back.
keep going back, bro. You know where this is going.
Well,
you
he's
know
an
what this
addict
is
at that
leading
point,
to.
right?
I mean,
When he
I
likes the
wouldn't say-
attention he's
not,
getting-
He's not an addict, and
He's not.
That's what, like, with that.
He's
that,
an addict.
I
but
wouldn't
not to
say
the
anything
drugs.
about that. I'm not going to say anything about that because when you talk about sexual assault victims, you can't
Yeah.
you can't put yourself in their mindset.
Just
I've
like
heard
Drake Bell.
multiple times of multiple scenarios where a person that happened to them and then they kept going back, but they knew what was happening. But
That's
they,
what I'm
they,
saying. Like,
they kept going back.
He has a lot of a big
Drake
case
Bell
of Stockholm
thing.
syndrome.
The Drake Bell thing.
oh,
The Drake Bell thing, I feel, is a little bit different because he was 15 and his mom was just like, "Yeah, go ahead, take my son."
Well,
and
it's-
then he had nowhere else to go.
But at the end of the day, like in that kind of logic where he's going back, it is some psychological thing because nobody wants to be traumatized. Of course, there's some type of void that he's trying to fill. I'm not saying Drake was trying to fill a void, but he kind of was because at the end of the day, he came straight out first time it happened. Hey, everybody, this happened, but the mental kind of thing, the trauma, like Mike
But
was
I
saying,
mean,
you
like,
can't
bro,
imagine what they're like, how they're thinking.
You
when it
can't, and then
happens.
especially in a situation like that, when you like, bro, how many fucking celebrities came out and said somebody tried to do some bullshit to them or did some bullshit to them when they were trying to come up? Like that was this nigga's
Yeah.
goal. He was trying to come up.
That
So,
too.
like,
That's
this- and this was-
no, you're right.
This
That's the
was
same
this
thing.
guy's
That's
only. This
very
was
good point.
his only connection to that lifestyle.
try
So
to
he's
get
like,
try to get that. That's
Well,
true.
and-
All I'm saying,
That's true.
all I'm saying is, I get that.
like
I hear
just
it.
I just saw something
But,
with that guy.
like,
What's the Deuce
I'm not-
Bigelow guy.
Rob
Rob
Schneider.
Schneider.
Rob
I
Schneider.
just saw a video, and I never saw the video before. But Rob Schneider said that like when he was coming up, some director that's a famous director invited him to his hotel room and made him do some weird shit, like while trying to audition for the role.
Yeah.
Like they like.
I
some
saw
of
that
these,
video.
I'm
Yeah.
glad people are stopping it now.
Some of these people, we don't even know if they're fucking stopping it or not because like I think some people.
drawing
There's only so
attention.
much you can do.
They're
They
just
need-
drawing attention to it, but it's like
Yeah,
like
there's no-
these-
it's
but
never
that's
gonna
that's what Rob Schneider was saying. Rob Schneider is a pickle.
Oh, the South Park episode. Yes, I love that.
No.
Bro,
But anyway.
I think that no matter what, like
But it's not just that, like the stalking.
no, the stalking too. I mean, the stalking was one thing,
Bro.
but the stalking, like I do understand. I said that to you before I even watched the show.
Yeah.
Just knowing the premise of the show, I said he probably didn't cut it off
He
because
did
it
worse.
gave him the
validation.
feeling that he was looking for from like trying to be like she treated him like he was famous already
Yeah.
and he wanted to be famous.
Well, his
like,
girlfriend even was talking about like, yo, you like this shit. You
Yeah.
like,
yeah.
like bro,
But
I-
it's
Yeah,
like,
she was
bro, he
weird,
took it to
clearly.
a level that made it even fucking worse, though.
no, he did.
When he went, she wasn't bothering him for a while,
Yeah.
and it bothered him. So he went and fucked her.
That's what me and my girl was
He
talking
didn't
about.
fuck
Like,
her.
did he like
Definitely watching this
No,
today.
he didn't fuck her.
No,
Yes,
no.
he did.
No. I think
He
it
was
was in his head.
imagining-
It was his like.
Bro, I swear they.
No.
but that's
they
what
fucked.
I thought. Like,
Yeah.
yo,
No,
these
you
go-
okay?
let's go fuck
Wait,
her.
Hold on, tell me what happened.
He said it while it was happening. He said
I thought
he did get upset that like
I used to
it
be
bothered him, but
conflicted.
he didn't reach out to her. He imagined it was her because he was having ED while trying to fuck his girlfriend. He couldn't get hard for her,
Oh.
and then he imagined her, and then got hard for
I'm
his
not gonna lie to
girlfriend.
you. When I was watching that, because I was like, bro, what the fuck? I thought he fucked her.
I thought so too.
And then was able to fuck his girl after that. And I was like,
No, he imagined it.
bro, but still, like, that's crazy.
No, it is crazy.
It is.
It is crazy, but he
And
didn't
then,
do
like,
that.
he tried to, he finally got the cops involved. And they're doing their thing. They're working their case. They're like, yeah, this is a dangerous woman. We're going to get a restraining order up against her, this, that, and the other. And, like, he ends up, like, approaching her.
He approached
tried
her.
to trap her.
No, he tried to do that because she started fucking with his parents instead of him, and they tried to get the police involved, and then they said that they couldn't. Didn't technically violate his restraining order because she wasn't harassing him; she was harassing his parents. So then they said something like you need something more threatening or something like that to take it to that level. So he tried to make her say something threatening.
Yeah,
right.
And then she went to the police, and then they were like, "All right, well, you two are little kids, so fuck off." And then whatever. And then ultimately,
because she recorded it.
Yeah,
And then
she
sent it to
recorded
the
everything.
Yeah.
She recorded every one of their conversations.
Bro, it's
the
so
fuck?
it's
Oh,
so
no.
weird. Well, fast forward to like the end and everything, and she ends up going to jail and everything. But he keeps like a recording of her like compliments to him. And
She
he
kept leaving him
listens-
voicemails.
Yes,
And he
No, so
recorded all the voicemails.
he had all he had all the voicemails that she ever left him, but he started organizing them based on the mood she was in when he left her.
right. Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah,
He
was
started like a whole
analyzing.
assignment of trying to figure out what was wrong with
well,
her.
he had like he like he said he was a stand-up comedian, and he had a meltdown on stage, and he came out and said like, you know, this guy took advantage of me. I have a stalker and everything, but he came clean and said a lot of it was my fault. And like my opinion is on it is like, yeah, bro, a lot of that stuff does suck, but like also I feel like the power of like just know is so powerful. Or the power of just like standing up for yourself.
That's what I was about to ask. Is that the moral of the story?
Basically, he's
Is
saying
be your own hero, stand
Yeah.
up for yourself.
Yeah.
look
Right.
out
Because he
for
doesn't want you to
yourself.
feel bad for him.
Yeah.
He wants you to know, like, bro, you don't have to do this.
You don't have to be a
You
victim.
don't have to go to this. You don't have to.
One of the main like fire starters of it was she was at the bar and his friends came up and was like, "Oh, is this your girlfriend? Go out with her. Go out with her. Go out with her." And he had a little inner monologue where he was saying, he's like, "I definitely want nothing to do with this, and I don't want to make it worse, but I just want to shut these guys up to make this awkward conversation go away." So he was like, because she said, "Oh, I need you to come hang up the curtains at my house." And so he goes like, "Oh, hang up your curtains." And then he goes, "Ha, ha, ha, ha." And the guys start laughing, but she's like serious to him. So then in his head, he's like, wait a minute. She took that seriously and isn't laughing.
Yeah.
So now she took that as like an invitation saying, "I want to fuck you."
Yeah.
So that's what ticked it off for her to be like, "Oh yeah, this is a thing because you want to fuck me." And she held that over him, saying like when he would be like, no, just friends, she'd be like, "Well, what about hanging up my curtains?" And she would bring that up all the time.
Yep.
No, I don't. Yeah, I don't think that to be honest, I don't really think that there is a moral to the story, but I don't think that.
Yeah.
But if there is a moral to the story, I don't think it's. I think it's that like you have to address your own issues, like because a person that didn't have the issues that he had wouldn't have responded the way that he responded.
Yeah.
Like they wouldn't have let it go on, or they wouldn't have did what like this or that, or like let it interfere. Like all of his problems came from like his fears and insecurities.
Yes.
And he like
So maybe he didn't deserve it.
no, I mean
It's like
The stalker thing.
Everyone's yeah. It's
My
like,
thing is like, bro, if you know,
Please watch it,
it's hard for me. It's hard for me because with every situation,
I'm sorry, y'all just threw me
yo,
off.
I mean
it's hard for me because with every situation I'm in, I'm like, okay, well, I don't ever want to be in this situation again. So I do my best to never be in that situation again.
100%.
Like when I used to go take photos during certain events, and I'm like, I don't want to do this anymore. So I don't go do it anymore. And so I'm like, all right, cool. I'm not doing that anymore.
Well, that's because we're Americans and we can say no.
well no, I mean I don't think it's that. It's just
No,
that,
I just
no, because no,
he's not. Yeah, he's Scottish.
but everybody has different things, bro. Like it's
And
like
limits.
it's-
But
and
like, also,
limitations.
like, I don't care about people noticing me. I don't give a fuck about like, oh shit, I'm making people laugh. Like his thing was wanting to make people laugh, wanting to be
That
famous,
validation,
wanted to get there.
no, actually, so it wasn't that. and he said something, and it caught me. It caught me like it caught me off guard when I heard it, and then I was like, oh shit, and I like had to like think about it.
Yeah, tell me.
He said he wanted to be famous because fame encompasses judgment. He said that when somebody sees you, they see you as famous and they don't see you as your insecurities. So like he said that if they saw him, they'd be like, oh, he's that guy from that thing, not he's a fucking loser, or like this, like who's this fucking random, like, and that's what he was going for. It wasn't fame for the sake of like he wanted to be successful.
Yeah.
He wanted to be famous so that
Either way, he still wanted fame.
He wasn't insecure.
Right. And so
he wanted security.
I would say
Like he
But
wanted
he was using fame to get there.
right.
but he
That's my
didn't.
thing.
Because he said that
Yeah.
when he gave up the idea that like the fame was what was going to give him that, and then he broke down in front of the crowd, which was like what he was he put what he was feared what he feared in front of everyone.
Yeah.
That made him famous, not the other way around.
Yeah.
So
Love
he
that.
was like
Love that.
and then he ended up giving up comedy after that and shit like that.
Yeah.
But like
He was not
regardless,
funny.
I mean, like no matter what,
That was his real act.
everyone
Dude, I gotta use the bathroom.
everyone has everyone has their thing.
I got 2 mics.
Two Mike Shouty.
2 mics, shout.
I think everyone has their thing, and it's like if you don't address that thing, then of course, like you're gonna keep going through like cyclical kind of issues. Like you're gonna keep facing those things. Because I mean, like even in the end, he ended up going back to talk to the writer, and
Yeah.
After-
He took another job.
so the writer, the situation with the writer
That's
happened
crazy,
before
crazy.
the stalker
Yeah.
situation. Like, so and the stalker situation lasted 2 years. So this happened at
What the
least
fuck?
at least the situation with the writer happened at least 2 years before like the end of this
Because
show.
how long was he dating that girl?
It
He was
didn't-
dating her
it never
for.
said.
I thought he was dating her for a minute because like he was in and out like her mom's crib.
Yeah, because the writer thing happened during that
Yeah.
while he was dating her.
So it must have been like some years.
Well, it was before. It started before. 'cause
I'm talking
he-
about like the downfall of the writing.
Oh
like,
yeah,
being-
yeah. That was while they were like that was why they broke up.
You could tell you could tell his intentions from the start.
Boy, if that actor was,
Bro,
if,
he
he
was
was
all in his
if
face.
that was method acting, bro, and that dude was like, if that was his actual body language, I would have been like, what the fuck? But me and Boudreaux were talking about that shit before, bro. That shit gets
Boudreaux watched
people.
that shit.
Boudreaux told me to watch it too, but that shit gets people, bro. Like if you were, I read this in a book recently. I was gonna let you borrow it too.
Thank you.
It's called 10 Artist Commandments, and one of the things
Notice
in
they
the
didn't
book,
say me.
Well,
no,
you're safe.
Racism.
in the book it said something about like be hungry but don't be thirsty, because he's like,
I've heard that before.
like you can be hungry and be like going after this, but if you're thirsty, people can smell that out, and then they'll be like,
and they take advantage of
and they
you.
take advantage of you.
Yeah.
Like that's exactly what happened. Like this dude, because what happened was he overheard some other people at this private event talking about a show that they were working on, and he interjected in the conversation. The people were twats, and then they like kind of walked off. And then this dude, the writer, approached him after seeing that conversation,
Yeah.
and like he kind of like, and then he just kind of like approached him from the side and was just like, hey, yeah, blah 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 blah. And so he was the writer was the actual person of power, and the people that were initially talking were just like some low level people that were involved in the show.
NPCs.
But
I
like
think they were his assistant.
yeah, was it one of the guy that he
the
talked
main
to was
guy.
his
Yeah.
assistant, and he was like he peeped it, like he saw what was going on, and then he just kind of found a way in right there. But like Nick said, like bro, if anybody talked to me like that,
Red
I'll be
flag
like,
That's
fuck
why
is
it's
wrong?
hard
Nigga,
for
get away
me to
from me.
feel bad
for him.
because
but I
I'm
don't-
going through my perspective.
Yeah.
but I don't think that he wants you to feel bad. I
No,
think
he
doesn't
says
want-
that he doesn't want you to.
I interpret this like
I think it sounds like it's just him telling his story.
yeah, that's
it's
what I
not
said.
More
That's what I
so,
said.
No, really.
I wouldn't say it's like he deserved it or he doesn't deserve what happened for him. It's more the choices that he made, and it's kind of like
I don't like so deserving saying the word deserves makes it sound like you like are placing blame or something like
Right.
that.
Let me try and rephrase in a different
It's not
way.
even that. It's like
That's stalker shit.
you reaped what you sowed in
Boom.
that situation.
Bam.
Like that
is
is
it's saying you had it coming?
yes. I mean,
Yes,
like,
that's
like
okay.
that
There we
was
go.
the
Yeah,
natural.
he had it coming.
Like bro,
Not-
like, and that's like, it's not
But
like
he was playing the game
yeah,
and
like
got played back.
Exactly.
it's,
Like,
it's
that's
not
gonna
even
happen.
like I wouldn't even say it like that, bro. It's literally just like if you so like all of us have been in situations like this where it's like somebody could tell you don't do that, and then you're like, yeah, we'll see,
Right.
and then what
Let's set
they
an entire backyard on fire.
sure, and then whatever happens, and then it's like.
What the
Like,
fuck, man?
That's how I interpret it. Like if
Jesus
I'm
Christ.
like I interpret things like I'm the person's
Arrest
friend,
this man.
and I'm like, I would never say that like my friend deserved for this thing to happen.
Right.
But if I advised you against it, or I knew where this was going,
Right.
or whatever,
Yeah.
I'd be like,
Well,
there's nothing I can do for you.
Yeah.
Like you.
See, I'm the other, like if I tell you like, yo, this is about to happen, don't do that, and you do it, I go, well, you deserve that.
it's a line.
wouldn't-
That's
It's a
me.
line. You both are.
it's
you
just
both are right.
It's just accountability.
You're-
Like,
yeah, that's really what it comes down to.
it's not that,
Because
it's not that you deserved it. It's that you earned it.
it doesn't.
Yeah, but if you earned it, you deserved it.
Yeah.
It's you
I
both
think
are
we're
right.
all-
Honestly,
yeah,
you both
just
are right
think we're all saying
because
the
he put
same
himself
thing.
in a position.
I don't think we should use his situation as this.
Unfortunately, be taken advantage of. However, it doesn't take the blame off the aggressors, the stalker, and
Right.
No,
and the
hell no.
assaulter.
Exactly.
Those
You
people,
know what I'm saying?
That's the thing.
But-
should be hung at
It
the.
all depends on the people
so
that you
like
are.
yeah, so that's what I'm saying. Like it,
Very good point.
saying he deserves it, it's harsh.
Yeah.
because but
Yeah.
he kind of
He
does.
had it coming.
He had it coming.
He had it coming.
But
Yeah.
there's
And
still pieces of shit for even doing that to him.
You should have. I mean, again, I'm coming from my perspective because, like, somebody like that should not be out in the open.
Yeah.
They should not be out in the wild. So instead of going back and working with this man, you should have reported that man
Yeah.
for what he did because you're not the only one he's doing
And he
this
kept
to.
going back.
Well, no, I'm talking about like afterwards, after he like figured out his own shit, after he got old girl put in jail.
Because to today,
everything like
he
that.
hasn't reported it from what I
No,
understand.
he's
right?
not.
Yes,
No,
no.
And
that's
he's
the
like,
thing,
don't
like,
search for him either, too, right?
yeah.
Well, he said, yeah, don't search for him.
But you know he's not the only victim.
Of
No,
course
he's
not.
not.
No, of course.
But
Yeah,
it's like
that's
this
a-
guy has done this.
That's where part of my problem is too, and I know there's also a mentality of that as well because a lot of people like I don't know.
It even it showed it firsthand when she sexually assaulted him when
She
they were
did.
like in that
He,
pier.
like,
She
yeah.
grabbed his crotch and he just immediately it showed up
Yeah,
like
he
a
just
close up
froze.
like Oppenheimer shot where it was like blurring the back and he was sweating wise
Yeah,
eyes
And that was
wide
before
open.
you knew what happened to him.
And
Yeah.
that
Wow.
like when that happened, not a word was said. He didn't say a single thing. And then she took her hand off it and then like hugged his chest and he just sat there silently frozen. So like it's just maybe one of those
He
things
didn't
where
deserve that.
he genuinely in his head is like, you can't process that
Yeah.
shit.
He told her to leave me alone. He's like, bro, get the fuck out of here.
Right.
And she kept following him.
Wow.
And he turned around. He's like, I will fuck you up. And then that's when she did what she did.
Yeah, I mean, like in a situation like that, bro, it's like
That is-
like
that
when
is
you. I don't
reportable.
think you can think of it in such a like a. I mean, you can, but I don't think it's correct to think of it in such a black and white.
No,
way.
very
No,
not.
there's
Because
it's
it's
not.
not.
That's what's
That's what
hard
I'm
for me
saying.
to
You
do.
both are right.
And that's what
Yeah.
You both are right.
and in this situation
Right or wrong?
specifically, like that's
Yeah.
what
No.
that's what I was saying. Like I said exactly what you said. I don't really judge it because I feel like it is. He's just telling a story.
Yeah.
Like I remember fucking reading in this book that some fucking editor was like rejected fucking Anne Frank's diary. Like, how do you reject a diary? How do you criticize a diary? It's like, bro, it wasn't written for your consumption. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I mean, this was made for your consumption, but the story itself isn't like a story to be consumed.
Motherfucker's
It's
itching
literally
right now.
just,
I get what you mean.
it's just a story. Like,
What's wrong?
like one of the most fucking famous philosophy books is Marcus Aurelius's Meditations, and that is just a diary. It's just like it's just
That's crazy.
It's just thoughts that he had to himself, and
What if
they
I
found,
gave you my diary?
I mean, if you had some wise shit to say, like if you was talking to yourself like he was talking to himself, like,
God damn.
I'd be like, yo, this nigga spitting in this bitch, bro.
I'm not.
Nigga gonna be talking about her areolas.
No,
I'm not spitting.
Everybody was saying like everything he was saying was meant to be taken for himself. But like Justin, I interpret this in the same way that I interpret that, where it's like, this is just his story, bro. Like I don't. It's
you
not
can take from it what you want.
Yeah,
Cautionary tale.
I
Sounds like
take something from it.
That's a
maybe
good way
a
to put it.
cautionary tale.
That's a great way to put it.
I'm gonna watch it tonight.
Oh, he 100%.
You
Like
should.
I do
It's really
think
good.
there's like a reason to it, because like when you think of wanting to make something based off your life, when you want to make something that's based off your life, and now it's just from a personal perspective, not from a big filmmaker. Not saying he's a big filmmaker, anyways. There's got to be something that clicked to you where you're like, I learned something. There's something of value to this story so I want to tell it. You're not just like, oh, you know what? I want to get famous. I'm just to tell part of my life. Yeah. No, there's something that sticks to you. But how you're saying, it's personal to him.
Yeah.
He was like, I want to just tell people something in my life that was crazy.
Yeah.
And then it's like, what you guys
beautiful.
want to take it?
No,
How
it
do you want
was-
to take it? Because as I was watching it, I was very like, it was very like PTSD-ish, because like I saw both sides of it, where like not the stalking point, but there was
I saw both.
It was an extreme on both ends,
the
where
assaulter,
sometimes
sir.
you know sometimes
What did you do in Cancun?
Someone call the police on this motherfucker.
No, but it's more so like when she would be like, "Oh, I like you more than," at least insinuate. I can't quote her, but like insinuate that she was more for friends. He would say we weren't, but sometimes he would let it slide.
Yeah,
and like I got it from her point of view and my point of view, like or his point of
because
view.
there have been people in everyone's life where they're like, they know what your intentions are and they like the attention, so they let that shit go.
Let it go a little too long.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And,
Bro, I mean,
and then the other way
It's
around,
happened.
where
I think all of us have been both sides of that coin.
of course, and that's what I'm saying. Like,
it's a
there's
very
even-
human. It's a very human project,
right.
Like,
So
Yeah,
when
but
I
you're
was seeing those
watching
things, it felt
yeah.
visceral. Especially like not especially, but the part where he was saying like, "Oh, the guys are chanting me on, and I just want to get over this awkward conversation." People
I
have been
think
there. You
I
know?
think the
Like,
point
they're
when
just
he
like, "Oh,
finally
yeah."
breaks down and tells his whole story, because he's doing it at the finale of his stand-up competition, and it's like he's at his breaking point.
This was after she had just smacked a fucking glass against his head.
Yeah,
in the bar.
so
She came in the bar.
Yeah.
She came in the bar, and after she had been banned from the bar, but this was after the police had dropped the case. Like they said, fuck it. She came in the bar, and none of the managers were out. Neither of the managers were there to remove her. So she came in and she was like, "I need water. You can't turn me away because I'm on my period." So then she pours water, and then she tells one of the patrons in the bar, "Hey, look up shite comedian like blows it or whatever." And then she's talking to one of the guys in the bar, like making fun of this dude to his face.
Right.
And then he gets pissed. And then he's
I'm
like,
gonna lie to you, this was a proud moment for me.
He was like, look up serial stalker harasses deaf or
Say
chancellor.
it like he said it.
I don't remember what he said. It was
God
like,
damn it.
You want to get this guy
You
an accent?
yeah.
No, because he said it so
Yeah, he was
dramatic.
like-
Look.
He was
up.
like,
he was angry,
serial
bro.
stalker harasses barrister's child.
But she was deaf child.
Deaf child.
Yeah.
And then she was like,
his
"You
disability
fucking
mixed up.
ruined it. You fucking ruined it." And she grabbed a glass and smacked it against his head. And then he
Immediately
beat
Yeah.
that
She
shit.
like, bitch. And she like,
Banked her
"Ah,
She ate that shit.
you
though.
fucking ruined it.
She did.
And
She looked
yeah,
like
it
she could.
You ruined it.
Yeah. You
Yeah.
ruined it.
Yeah,
Baby
ruined what?
Reindeer.
Yeah, and then he went to that, and then he broke down, and his boys were there.
Oh shit.
And before that, they were like, "Hey, you can't report this to the police
They wouldn't
Because
we
they
weren't here
outside. So
and-
they would have got fired.
They would have got fired. So they're like, you can't report this. That's what they told him. So he was at, and was his ex there? The finale?
No, she wasn't there.
No, no, she wasn't there.
No, it was just the guys.
So yeah, he was, and then he just broke down, said everything that happened to him, and I think at that point you can kind of see where it felt better for him.
Yeah,
just
like,
getting it out.
He
yeah,
felt
like
lighter.
lifted his
Like
lifted the weight off
everything
his
just went
shoulder.
away.
Wow.
It was
Because
to that
every-
part too, Will, he had to tell his parents.
Yeah, which
That was
that was,
later on.
oh my God, that
was
part,
later
bro.
on.
We're gonna get to that in like 2 seconds, but
Yo.
when he came out, and like sold it all right then and there. And somebody got up, he goes, "No, you're gonna fucking listen to this whole story.
Whoa.
Sit the fuck down."
No,
Like,
no,
bro,
no.
that shit was like, but it was like at that point it wasn't acting. Like that was him retelling his story. Yeah,
Yeah.
that was
Wow.
genuine emotion.
Yeah.
Like so that at that point you can see all of that hate go away. And that's why I think like when you said like he became famous from it, I think that's when he realized like this is what it is.
No,
And
no. I
this
mean, like, yeah,
is me.
he didn't expect that, and that wasn't his intentions. But
no,
like,
but I'm thinking like when he said it out loud, that's when he realized himself like this is a part of me.
yeah, like he had to accept it.
That's his accepting when he said it out loud. Because we can say it in our heads all
there
day.
There was more complication than just like. So there was the complication of like he said that he feared judgment. He also was like, after he got sexually assaulted, he started questioning his sexuality.
Yeah, so
and then he started
having
like
sex with
having
everybody.
sex with everybody, and then he started
Nah,
dating
nigga. It'd be like that
he started
sometimes.
dating a trans woman,
Mm-hmm.
but he was ashamed because he didn't want to be judged for dating a trans woman. Like he
Yeah.
couldn't come to terms with it.
Yeah,
Fumbled,
dick
dude.
of a
I
move.
would- oof.
So like
Yeah.
he,
Yeah.
He
hated
fumbled
it
the
during
bad
dick of a
one,
move,
dude.
but
bro, if you're gonna love somebody, love them for everything they are.
Right.
I mean, like, but that's bro. At the end of the day,
That's a him
it's-
thing, though.
It's a complicated thing. Like everybody's fucking complicated like that.
Yeah.
Like, bro, like, you know, I mean, I feel like when I think about it, a lot of gay people and fucking trans people and like all kinds of people go through that same thing before they come out, where they like hardcore,
Yeah.
hardcore
I was very
reject it.
I was very sexually aggressive. Probably up until my late 20s, because even when I shared this on the last pod where we were chasing pussy. Like I had straight friends, and I just did what they was doing, and I was cute. So like I got a lot of attention. So I did it just because I could. Not even because I wanted to. I did it just because I could. And then while I went through my buy now, gay later phase, I was going through both of them.
Wait, buy now, gay later.
Like I claimed to be bi.
Oh my God. Keep
I like
going,
it.
just going.
I like
That's
it.
clever as fuck. Too.
Buy now, gay later.
No, I thought like
That sounds
That's
like
like a sale.
I'm not gonna lie to you.
Like,
It
you
sounds
gotta
like a
buy
Taylor
now,
Swift
just
album.
be gay
I'm
later.
sorry. Sounds like a Taylor Swift album, but fire.
I might call the album.
Gay Later's the next
Lying
album.
now,
that's
you
how
do
it
it.
is.
That sounds like
Isn't
a
that
Billie
more
Eilish
like a
album.
Frank Ocean album?
No, that sounds like a Billie
Oh yeah,
Eilish
it is
Yeah.
more like a Frank because he
Frank
was bi, and then all of a sudden it was just
gay.
nah, bro. Love that.
So
shit.
yeah, I when I went through my bi phase, I was anyone who who wanted it, I gave it to them. And then when I finally came to terms of who I am, I was probably like settled in myself and in my feelings. I was probably about 18, 19, maybe 20. And then I was just like, let's do this. Because like there's a part of your, when you're coming out, there's a part of your, they say this with a lot of queer people, we have like a second adolescence because we weren't allowed to be our authentic selves growing up.
makes sense.
Like shit that, and like when I was doing my shit, I was doing my shit because my boys were doing it, and I had brothers and shit. So I also felt like I had like a expectations and stuff. You know what I'm saying? I was really living for myself. And then I grew up and I started living for myself and also, starting to see where my limitations were. Wanted to see, not necessarily I was confused at that point, but exploring, starting to see what I was into, starting to see what I liked, starting to see what type of guys I liked. You know what I'm saying? Anyone who gave me attention, like what happened with this guy, from what it sounds like, anyone who gave me attention, I entertained it at all times. And it wasn't until actually, it's so bad. It wasn't until a friend of mine who passed away a few years ago.
R.I.P.
Rip Darnell.
R.I.P. Darnell.
Arnell.
Arnell, I'm sorry.
Darnell. It's
Darnell.
Oh.
You're right.
God damn it.
My bad. I had headphones
fucking
on.
It's
Christ,
okay.
bro.
It wasn't until Darnell called me a fuckboy. I had just met my I'm sorry about to cry because I
It's okay.
started thinking about him. It wasn't
No
until
own tissue.
it's okay.
We broke.
It wasn't until
You got my
Darnell
hand.
P.
No.
It wasn't until Darnell called me out because I was in college, and I was seeing a friend of mine. And we're friends now, but at the time he wanted something more and I didn't. And I just was entertaining him. I wasn't really romantically interested. And him and Darnell were friends. And then I just got pulled into the group. But we were talking about just love. And he was like, Antonio, you're a fuckboy. And I never considered myself to be a fuckboy. But
Eye-opening.
yeah, it was because like I was like, damn, I am out here just slanging it, not really caring.
Common.
Yeah, just like here's his boy's friend, here's his friend. Yeah, I'm in the group now, but like that was his best friend, and the boy clearly liked me, and I didn't share those feelings back. And I was just thinking about it, made me reflect on like all the situations I have been in, and I was like, damn, I was just like doing it to be doing it, and it made me realize, it actually made me want to get into the relationship that the 7-year thing I just got out of a few months ago, because I needed to, try to settle down. I needed to try to entertain a relationship for a second. I needed to try to stop thinking about someone other than myself, because also I use the excuse of my family situation. I have a disabled brother, my mom is sick, so I use that excuse why I couldn't settle down.
But you know it's an excuse. I mean, we talked about we talked about this shit off camera.
Yes,
and I mean, like, to be fair, this isn't like in the context of the show. In the context of the show, it complicates things because of how like his sexuality came into question because of what happened to him and like those kind of things. But even outside of that, bro, like I have had that like experience like with just women, and like I know of like gay people and like other people who have had a similar experience where it's like you're in that, it's not, I guess you can call it a journey or exploration phase or something like that, but you're selfish in that phase because
to the
you're
detriment of yourself and others.
Yes, exactly. Because in that situation, like we could say it's a dick move, and it is a dick move.
It is
but
a
like,
dick move.
But like in that situation, like it wouldn't matter if it wasn't a trans woman, if it was a dude, if it was like
just a person
woman,
in general.
Like it was just, it was
you're
just
hurting
another
person.
He was not in a position to be in a relationship no matter what.
Engage.
But did he know that?
He probably didn't realize it. He probably didn't realize it.
It's a
at the
reflection
time.
of your, like, speaking for myself.
Yeah.
It wasn't until I had that hard conversation with Darnell. I just thought, I'm living my life like it's golden. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Bro, I said
you know what I'm saying? I just thought I was just.
He knows. He knows.
I told people to say. I literally. I literally
so
said
it was different. I wasn't telling people per se. I was just like keeping it casual.
But even for me, like I said before,
I would never go a step further. Like I always kept everyone at arm's length.
Yeah.
And I still have that problem to this day, but I'm a little bit better.
Wrap this up.
You're gonna be done, Sean.
I just kept I kept them at arm's length until something happened and I dropped him.
See what he did was more of like what I was doing. Like he was playing house to an extent.
Yeah.
Like,
See,
like he was playing house with this girl, and like, but he was scared to like actually do that. But it wasn't that wasn't why. And I said that but like I know of someone, and like for me,
snitch.
Yeah, so I don't want to say, I like, because I know he's not gonna see this shit, so I don't care. So but like it correlates directly to this. The guy, this dude is gay. He is not supposed to be gay in his world
Culture.
Yes, so it's like he's like coming to grips with that, and he keeps ending up in situations with guys who don't treat him right. And I've told our point of contact that like that's going to keep happening to him until he accepts who he is. This is like a person who is already settled in who they are don't want to deal with someone like you.
Yeah.
Because like, why would they want to do that? Like,
because also you and people like that, you accept the love you think you deserve also.
Exactly.
Perks being a wallflower.
Yeah. Exactly. That's exactly what I said. Like, bro, like in this situation, you are not comfortable in yourself, so you are not going to allow yourself to be comfortable with someone else.
Yes.
And somebody who is comfortable with themselves would feel uncomfortable with
tolerate.
you because like they're gonna be 100% them, and you're
Yes.
being 50% you.
Yeah.
So you're gonna be like going out, and then they're gonna be trying to have fun, and you're gonna be looking around like trying to see if people are watching
Right,
you, and
ducking
like
and
that.
dodging.
Like
Yeah.
exactly. Like bro, like you can't live like that. So like no matter what the situation is, if you don't come to grips with yourself, you're not going to be able to, your interpersonal relationships will suffer.
Yes.
I feel
Wholeheartedly.
like you don't get like there until you're 30.
I don't,
I say it was about then.
Yeah, same for me.
Yeah, it was about
Same
then.
for me.
I had that conversation. I was probably, me and Jack started dating at 28. So yeah, it was 28, and I was just like, damn, I am out here. I am not treating these guys with respect.
Yeah.
I'm not respecting myself.
Yeah.
You know? And,
Yeah, I think for me it was about 30.
Yeah, and
Very early.
it made me realize, it pushed shit into perspective, and now I also realize what I'm willing to tolerate. I tolerate
Yeah.
while
Yeah,
while
I learned
I
that
was
really
like,
Then you
early.
really learn yourself at
Yeah,
30.
yeah.
20 is like trial and error.
It is
Oh, yeah.
trial and
30
error.
is when you're like, no, I know exactly what's
I know, because like that's how it is now. Because like what's happening with guy who I just dropped, I was just not having a lot of shit, and like while I was willing to put up with some shit, not dealing with certain shit anymore.
Yeah.
And
It takes two to tango, baby.
yeah, and
and salsa.
And salsa.
Salsa.
I like queso
scissor.
more.
Yeah. Yeah.
You scissoring as a gay dude?
Salsa?
it feels
That's
good.
what you dip.
Okay.
You can scissor as a gay dude.
I don't know. I,
I
feel
like
there's
queso
just a
way
lot
more.
of.
So
What is this?
There'll be just a lot of
stimulation
discombobulated.
coming
It's
from?
not,
Tomatoes.
Where's the stimulation coming from?
But
because you just rub. It's like frotaging. You're still rubbing
yeah.
Okay.
Paint?
the taint and the dick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll get into it later. We'll draw pictures.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, anyway, it's a powerful show.
Yeah.
Everybody should watch
it's
it.
very
I'm
deep.
very
Powerful.
interested
Very
now.
You can
Yeah.
interpret it your own
Beautiful.
way because, like, he just seen it as a story.
Yeah, you guys
Well,
both
I
seen it.
see it as something as in like accepting yourself, accepting the flaws, accepting all the shit that happened. It is what it is.
Yep.
All you can do is move forward and hope for a better day.
Yeah,
That's
it's
the
a,
decision
it's
that
a
you've made.
beautiful fucking like
Just realize you want to
like
make those decisions.
introspective thing into like is like the experience of being an artist, the experience of being a human. Like it's very
Y'all ever like knock on the door like shut the fuck up?
nah.
No.
Okay.
It's very beautiful, very beautiful. I'm curious to see what you think. So
Yeah, I'm
yeah,
gonna start
you
it
should
tonight.
watch it,
Yeah.
and then we'll talk about
Recommend
it.
it.
That's your assignment.
And
Is that my
Fallout.
strike?
Be a reindeer.
Is that my strike?
Is that your strike? You asking me? Oh, that's bro. You know you got how many strikes you got?
You got just
Yo,
as much.
I can't believe we wanted this nigga to be HR.
I don't have any strikes.
This nigga
I should be
Antonio
HR.
is
You just explained
Antonio's just
scissoring
as
on
bad as
camera.
Lear.
I'm not offensive though.
No, you're
I'm
not
just
offensive.
vulgar.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're just oh boy.
I'm just vulgar.
Shut up.
I should be HR.
Yeah.
You definitely shouldn't be
Absolutely
HR.
not. I think Matt should
I think
be HR.
Wes should be HR.
I think Matt or Wes should be HR.
Wes be laughing at it. I think he enables it.
He can laugh at it.
I'll laugh. But
HR never laughs.
because I can't believe you.
It just yeah.
Yeah.
How many times my HR works ever laughed at me?
Yeah, for real though. Same.
None.
I wouldn't say I'm not offensive. I'm just vulgar.
That's true.
All right.
I'm just vulgar.
Depends on who you ask.
See,
I'm not gonna tell
I
you.
Your
can't-
homophobia doesn't
I
count.
can't do. I couldn't be HR because my type of
I
comedy.
left him at home.
I know it's not
Yeah,
offensive.
that's all right.
all
Wes will be HR now.
All right. Was anybody else want to say anything about Baby Reindeer before we get the fuck out of here and I can smoke?
Baby reindeer.
No.
Can I scream about X-Men 97 real quick?
We are at
Where we at?
hour 46.
Oh my God, X-Men 97 was so good. It's all about family. We got a summer's family vacation. It was a dope Wolverine and Nightcrawler fight.
That was really dope.
That was
It
really
was.
fucking dope. Magneto naked and went to the North Pole and caused a EMP.
Magneto was right.
It was Magneto was right. Moral of the story: a lot of fucking cameos.
Name of the episode, man. He was right.
Moral of the story:
Spider-Man was there.
Spider-Man was there.
Spider-Man was there.
Spider-Man was there. Doctor Doom was there.
Baron Zemo.
Baron Zemo was there.
Oh, I gotta
Omega
watch
Red.
this shit.
Omega Red.
Silver Samurai.
Some chick was there. We didn't see her face. It was
Madam Hydra, maybe.
It was a dope episode.
might-
Magneto was naked though, and I saw and I understand why Rogue wanted to scissor.
Yeah. All right, cool.
All right, Nick, do your
All
thing.
right, do you nigga do you think?
This motherfucker ain't even on the episode. See you, Space Cowboys, later.